Late night again, motherfuckers. Likely at the end of the season. They always wait till the end of the year to make changes. What's up, people in here? We got Kansas City Jayhawks going up against BYU. Alright, I guess I'll have it. They need it. Alright. They're gonna need it. Switch the fuck. You time out because you're soft? No, because you're gay as fuck. No, because you gay as fuck, bro. Oh, 16 people in here. What's up, people? 16 people in here. Hit that like button. What? How is that gay? Do you know what gay? Fuck. Yeah, I do know what gay means. And I guarantee you, if I did right now, you'd be the first person I search up. So shut up. And I wondered why some of those. I had a large audience here at one point, and they all fucking left. I had 16 people in here at one point, and half of them left. Oh, now I got 7. Nah, I got 16 people back in. So I got money on Daniels. Oh, random editor, if you win that, God bless, bruh. Hopefully this game doesn't get the mic jinx. Got 15 people in here, so be sure to hit the like button, otherwise you'll become like Apex Jack. It's a small bet, but my other picks hit today. Yerks under 290. Woody, USC running back went over. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. God bless you, random editor. God bless you, random editor. Easy $660. Hopefully. Too bad I ain't getting this game on. Well, I am. I'll give you some updates. Hey, YTC. Oh, I almost got it in time. I had 28 people in here at one point.
Well, that's good for you. I was just got home. But yeah. Long day ahead. Just hanging out with the woman, actually touching grass, I was contemplating touching the other grass, but now I'm good. What's up? I was just, spending my life well today. I guess. That's why I wasn't on the earlier streams, but whatever. Also, believe it or not, my girl actually watched my stream. She told me to keep trolling that Bears fan, if you know what I mean. I had a chuckle after she mentioned that, but what's up?
All right. Well, I have 19 people in here. That's still a good amount of
Damn.
Of people.
That's crazy. First, get on Kids' wife calls you a weirdo, and then my girl's just to roast you. I want to troll them. That's wild. Hey, listen, it's pretty fucking simple. Just act like you don't give a fuck. It's not that hard to get a woman, really. Just act like you don't give a fuck. It's that simple. Women go with men they respect. That they don't seem like, you're fucking pushy on them or, you're depending too much on them. Sure, you don't have no interest? Then fucking, that's all it takes. Yeah, you just don't show interest. Just be a man of your own morals. Like, you don't have to go by her, cater your life to her. Women respect men who do their thing in their own decisions and have confidence. It's that simple. And believe in their convictions. It's that simple. I learned that a long time ago. It's not that hard. What's up, Sentinel? And Random Editor. Oh, definitely, Sentinel. Definitely. Especially if you say no. They act like them. If they say no, Sentinel, if you tell them no, that's when the children's side comes out. You tell them no. Or you're the one rejecting them. Like, you don't give them the power. Definitely Sentinel.
I'm still on this Arizona State versus Kansas State game.
Then they...
I wanna find a way.
And plus, I don't want to win an argument with a woman. Hey, listen, Sentinel. I never want to win an argument, because you know what happens if I win an argument? I get the silent treatment, and then I have to actually kiss ass to win her affection back. And at the end of the day, I feel dumb because I didn't accomplish anything. It just feels stupid, but yeah. But luckily, we have a mutual agreement, and we have a lot. It's all about compromise and gas and bricks. That's really it. Just learn how to compromise, and it's that simple. You tolerate her, whatever crap you don't like from her, and then vice versa. It's that simple. That's how I plan to get by, but yeah. At least from my end, but yeah. We need more. Oh my god, back misogyny. Oh my god. It's not even...
Make sure y'all hit that like button, otherwise Mike Tyson will bite your ear off, and you don't want to have that, trust me.
Michael, such behavior like this is why. Now I'll stop. Just go, whatever. Just do you. Do you.
It's a... Hey, Fizz Vegas did it. He threatened people to hit the like button.
Find out... And see, this is why you copy people. This is why you don't have your own originality. And that's why people don't respect you as much as you want them to. It's that simple. Come on. Huh. Finding a woman who compromises in the Bay Area, and I will sell you in the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, wow. Apex. But yeah, it's all about confidence and fucking, yeah, not giving a fuck, really. Like, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Learned that a long time ago with the many rejections I got in high school. Shoot, I got rejected all over freshman through my sophomore year, so I can only tell you from my experience in high school. But then again, they're much different than 10 years ago, so... Women, so yeah. And I'm in my mid-20s now. Compared to high school, yes, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Had to go on a little ramble there, but whatever. They are aggressively rude because the population of idiot Karens are brainwashed by... Oh, wow. They think being an asshole is being them. Oh, wow. Or they might be a junkie for chaos. You are what you attract. A lot of women, from my experience, are chaos junkies. They want that adrenaline and drill in the life. They don't want to feel bored. That's why they don't go for boring dudes, it seems, nowadays anyways. Because they already have that at home anyways. It's all about the gas and brakes when it comes to bringing the life side of chaos and balance in order. It's all about the balance, really. And I know awesome kid if he pops in right now. Yeah, what's up, Unc? Yeah, look at Unc speaking facts on the woman, man. Look at Unc speaking facts.
All right, I got a picture of it. 28 views. 28 people in here. I got it.
What's up,
28 people were in here. Take that deserves a picture moment. Hanging on the wall.
My bad, I was muted.
I thought you were doing Jackbox.
I never said nothing.
I thought you were. My bad.
Oh, what's up, John? You just
Anyway.
popped in on.
I was gonna say 28 people mean shit if they're not staying.
Yeah. No, you didn't miss much.
I take a picture of it and I'm hanging it up on the wall as a picture.
I had
Okay, Michael.
65.
Oh, wait, who the
I had-
fuck? Are you on TikTok? No,
Okay.
I'm not on TikTok.
Okay, Mike, if you can beat my 320 something, then
320.
I'll give you your props.
At one more. Nah.
And they and they stayed for over 30 minutes. So, but that's okay.
20 people before people chat something ain't math in here. That's a fact.
Mhm.
Well, not everything has to be a Call of Duty lobby.
Well, come on. I had 17, 20 people when I started doing NFL streams, and we had more people commenting about the game. So it's something ain't mathing, all right.
Yeah, well,
When I was doing
considering
it, yeah.
considering how BYU is, because BYU is going into this game undefeated, and Kansas being a
Yeah, I didn't miss much. I was just rambling earlier, but that's it.
Okay.
With the my experience, but yeah, if you know.
Grab them. There you go.
My experience.
I'm watching
keep-
the end of the game. Arizona State, they're out of the Pac-12, and they're having a
Sentinel.
that says a lot about how trashy the Big 12 is.
Huh. BYU are frauds. You can't change that. Oh, wow.
Well, he's not wrong, but at the same time, he is. It's like a double-edged sword. They're playing in the Big 12. Basically, their brand was Oklahoma and Texas. Once they went to the SEC, they had shit. But the Big 12's commissioner said, "Yo, ESPN, do you want to show, our games? We'll give you a bargain." And ESPN was like, "You know what? Let's give them $55 million per school per year." And so Arizona State, Arizona, Utah, fuck Colorado.
yeah.
But-
Colorado. I don't like Colorado. Colorado's that team that I hope loses.
Also, Utah last week, they got penalized $15,000 for criticizing the Big 12 conference because there was a lot of sketchy calls at that game. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the Big 12
You had a good game versus Utah.
outlasted the Pac-12. And the Pac-12, they felt that, and the Pac-12 schools, in my opinion, were like 25 to 30 million per year, which is still a lot of money.
Oh, random
Uh-huh.
editor. I didn't see the game, but
Shador did all.
has-
Shador did all right. I'm looking at the.
He has random editor. If you're Daniels threw a bomb, a 29-yard pass.
I was looking at. I was looking at Colorado.
That's because he has money on Daniels, the quarterback from Kansas
listen.
Jayhawks.
I was watching the game at the bar in the afternoon. I went out, but yeah, that's where I was. I didn't pop in for that Colorado game. Shador did all right. That's what I was mainly watching it for.
There's no defense. Last year, when he played real defense against, basically, they should have been 3-9 against the Pac-12's final year because Colorado State got robbed. But that's a different conversation. And so at the end of the day, what's his name? Sanders, he did what is profitable versus the development. And so his team can be trashy. And that's about it. But that's a different story for a different conversation.
Cam Ward. All right.
So
All right,
Arizona,
they switched to Kansas versus BYU.
yeah.
Finally.
Oh no, they're on a bye week. Miami. Okay, that's why they didn't play. Okay, got it.
Because
No, for Cam Ward, but yeah.
I know, because I'm
That's
still
cool.
scratching my head. How are they ranked 6th in the nation? Okay, let's be completely honest. If they're ranked 6th in the nation, that means that they're the best team in the Big 12. How does that happen?
Cam Ward.
Well, that depends if Kansas beats them.
Mhm.
All right, the ruling on the field stands, so that was a catch.
Cam Ward's been having a good outing so far.
Oh, that's about it.
And he murdered Duke in that game. I'm looking at the numbers right now. So, Cam Ward.
I hate these late games.
Mhm.
Oh, nice run there. Nice
I
run
guess it's
there.
for. Hang on. Then again, this for the West Coast people. BYU.
Well, they started this game in BYU at around 8:30 their time.
Uh-huh.
So this game probably, depending if it goes like the full 3.5, could go up to midnight over there. So yeah, these networks got to figure out how to do these time slots, because again, one of the reasons why the Pac-12 failed, and they talked about it, is like the Super 8 games. Of course,
they're an hour ahead of you.
Make no damn sense. Like when you have a game that starts at 7:00, it's 10:00 in California time, and it's already 1 a.m. And
it's 8.
It's
Mountain time over in BYU right now.
But no one's watching Hawaii if you're in the East Coast. The game will end at 4 a.m.
Hell no.
But
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's Mountain time. I figured it's 1 hour ahead of you, 2 hours behind me.
Oh.
I figured.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Damn, Kansas got a good run game.
So that's about it.
Apex says Tennessee sucks. I'm assuming that well, they're playing Georgia, so
and of course he was at the game. But yeah. Earlier. I saw that viral clip.
Also, I had the most weirdest day today. And one of the things that was so weird, like they showed the Cal and Syracuse game, and they were talking about how Cal point differential, they're the best point differential team, but we were 5-4. And today we saw Syracuse, who for whatever reason, and they're having a good year, picked off our quarterback twice, and we lost again by another one-score game. And so it says a lot about Cal that Wilcox has done a really good job navigating through his time, but I think it's time for Cal to really say, fuck our standards, fire this coach, because he's done the best he could, and do what the other teams do. Do what the other teams do, because when we were awful, Arizona State, Arizona, Washington State, Oregon State, those schools out-recruited us. They did a better job. Like those schools that are not known for but because, we have a high standard. We have a high standard. Things I will never understand why we can never go over the hump. There's a reason why we were left out with Stanford from college realignment. And so Cal and Stanford should have realized
touchdown Kansas. Touchdown Kansas.
So that's about it.
Devin Neal.
That's about it. Anyway, I'm a little bit behind.
You watching the game by any chance?
Yep.
I'm just relying on the score, but I'm editing right now. But yeah.
Anyway.
Oregon's winning streak is on the line here. They're in contention with Wisconsin.
Jeez.
Hey, I'm not going to speak too soon. I gotta wait for the moment. Random editor. Hopefully you win that. If he wins it, God bless. God bless, random editor.
Yeah. I was rewatching the fight with a buddy of mine who stopped by, and then there was a few other people who came by my house today, and we were talking about like Jake Paul did not really show anything. I don't know if that was basically like him promoting his brand, but he already has that. And so as a boxing, person, How does the two undercards, the Barrios and Ramos, and Serrano and Taylor do way better? And so it really shows you that if he, doesn't have those fighters, it's sad. And so I knew that Jake Paul was going to win. I didn't know it was going to be that awful because even Jake Paul was fucking bad. Excuse my language.
Yeah, Mike Tyson only threw like one or two good punches, and that was it.
And so, hypothetically, if that fight made like what he said, $25 million, of course, he's going to get the chunk of it. And then he pays all his employees. And Mike Tyson probably was compensated. I think it was like a 50-50 when it came to how they set up the payment, because mostly fighters, there's a thing called A side and B side. So either he paid Mike Tyson has the A side to lose because he wasn't even throwing anything. And when he was throwing, he was slow, inaccurate. When he was landing shots, it was not clean. So that's the reason why the scoring system is very difficult. So this is the first year you have the 12-team playoff. So basically the first 4 teams get a bye and they go to the quarterfinals. And then 5-12, 6-11, 7-10, and then 8-9. So that's about it.
All right, BYU is going to get the ball.
Who would have thought BYU would be better than Duke?
Who would have thought Duke would be better than Cal?
Cal is still better than Duke.
Play us this. Oh wait, you don't play us this year.
Yeah, don't get mad at me. We're not even supposed to be in your damn conference.
You know what? We should be in the Big Ten, not Purdue.
The Big Ten didn't even watch you. Everyone's talking about the teams that are not Clemson, Florida State, or Miami could go to the SEC, and the leftover teams could go to the Big 12. But the Big 12 says we don't want Duke. They said they would rather have UNC.
Which
make sense.
Duke UNC's terrible.
Well, why are they valued more than Duke? Just think about that. If the Big 12 has all the money, think about that.
Yeah, but they rather have it for Purdue, who's like literally the worst team in that.
Purdue has been a member of that conference since it was established, so that's why they're there. When you look at conferences and you say, why is that team there? They're not because they're one of the pioneer members. For example, Vanderbilt is so horrible. They're considered an Ivy League of the South.
Well, they're not. Are you talking about the team that upsetted Alabama?
Yeah, Vanderbilt. But
they're not. They're not bad.
They are bad, okay? Because again, you don't watch college football. Just like your stupid take earlier that Ohio State is ass, even though they played against a top-ranked Oregon that were in top 5, and then they beat top 4 Penn State. But again, your logic, makes no sense. But back to Purdue, they're one of the pioneer members. Vanderbilt is an Ivy League school of the South. Because a lot of people don't really know about Vanderbilt. They're not known for sports. Now they do compete in sports. It's like UC Davis. It's a school around, I think, the Sacramento area. That's where lawyers go to school. Lawyers. But they have a football program. UC Davis will never be at the level of even the Mountain West or the new Pac-12. And at the end of the day, Vanderbilt Every once in a while, we'll get an upset victory. It happens. No record is meant to stay. For example, a team can lose 10 times in a row to a good team, and then they'll beat them in the 11th time. You know?
My point was Ohio State can only go far as their quarterback can take them, depending
Ohio State is like Alabama of the Big Ten. Like, besides quarterback, which they never developed, just like Alabama, they have great receivers. Their offensive line is outstanding. Their defensive ends are like what they're known for, like Nick Bosa, for example, and his brother. Okay, the Bosa brothers went to that school, and they were both drafted in the top 5. Okay, Chase Young, I'm not saying he's like great, but he was also a good player that came out of there. And so they know how to, and of course, a lot of their secondary players in recent draft have gone to Detroit, and they're doing pretty well. So a lot of people forget.
My point was Will Howard. Like, I've seen some of the games of like Will Howard. If it wasn't like for his defense or like his receivers or the run game, like imagine if Will Howard was with a different school, he would be beyond horrible. But because he's with Ohio State, he gets carried. So that's
so your logic is flawed again. No trashy quarterback goes to any Division I school. There's a reason why the quarterback is starting, because you do have to understand that they have a backup and a third stringer that rarely play because it's a very, really, really good. And if your argument is flawed, why is their backup not doing that? Why is he the backup? What about the third string? Your argument is flawed. The coach puts the best player out there. I'm not saying that. What's the word? I'm not saying
Will Howard. Are you talking about Will Howard?
Is like is Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying that your argument is flawed. So it's not like they're putting like a 4th-string quarterback and then he looks really good.
Will Howard. Well, it's Will Howard's last year anyway. He's technically a senior.
So that's about it. Now, he's not considered one of the top talents that are coming out of the draft, but he's still a good college quarterback. There are over 20,000 college athletes from Division III, Division II, Division I sub-level, and of course the college football playoff, D1. Okay. Out of those 20,000 athletes, you probably have about 100 quarterbacks. 100 quarterbacks, which is a very tiny pool. Out of those 100 quarterbacks who are playing college football, you probably have like 15 that are good enough to be drafted or signed to an free agent contract. Okay? So again, your argument is flawed.
Dude, random editor even, who's an Ohio State fan, doesn't like Will Howard.
I don't care if he doesn't like Will Howard. We're not talking about if he likes him or not. I'm just saying to you, okay? If I'm a college coach and I'm getting paid like $2 million because of even a low level is around $1 million to $2 million. The top coaches get paid like 10 million, etc. I'm saying that they, during spring practices and then during the summer, training, and then of course just before the season, they're evaluating the quarterbacks, and the good quarterbacks go on the field. Again, I'm not saying he should like a quarterback. I'm just saying that if you're saying the quarterback is the problem, well, guess what? He's not the problem then, because the team can carry him if you're not making any damn sense.
I hate Howard because he screws up a ton, but he gets the job done at least.
Yeah, perfect analogy, okay? Perfect analogy. You know, like when Bryce Young was being overhyped, I said, I don't see it. Because I look at the goal, I don't see it. But people were like, oh, hyping him up. Well, didn't he have good wide receivers? Probably the best offensive line, because it's Alabama. What about when Mac Jones was the quarterback? Oh, look, Mac Jones,
Kansas has the ball. I wasn't even paying attention. BYU, I guess, went 3 and out.
like Tua. If it wasn't for his injury concerns and the concussion issues, I don't know what he could be, but
He would. I mean, if he didn't have injury, that injury that he had, he would have went number 1.
like
Bro,
Jalen Hurts was the quarterback, and then they chose Tua over him. He went to Oklahoma. It was a quarterback-friendly system for any people who are Oklahoma fans. Then he goes to Philadelphia, which I said, oh, that's a really good pick, even though they had Carson Wentz, because there's no rushing the kid. Even if he doesn't inherit the team, he's gonna have a good offensive line. So I really like that pick that Philadelphia did, and then we learned later that Carson Wentz was gone, and Jalen Hurts has been a good product. That's another good example. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, inherited good teams. Anyway, what's up, Sanano?
What's up, John?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Nothing much.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Just me, trying to put some sense into my go, and I tell myself, "Oh, what am
I mean, it was a clinic. It was great. It wasn't a cook. It wasn't an argument.
We've been trying for 4 years, but
try to educate you on something.
Oh, dude, you were lucky. Michael, kind of like messed up when he said that because Carcass and Spongy were using Google Translate and they were saying phrases.
Well, that's probably Spanish. A lot of phrases in Spanish, yeah, of course.
And Michael was like, you know what? I had enough of this. I had enough of this. And so I insinuated that he was enjoying it. That's a joke. Oh man. Like in the great words of Dave Chappelle, you can look this up. As a straight man, I would not mind having multiple women, but I will protest. I would protest if I had to share a woman with another. So you see the joke. Basically, as a man, we want validation of multiple women, which is the joke. It's not vice versa. There's a thing used to be called a Casanova. Every person wanted to be a Casanova. If you don't know what Casanova is, like a Renaissance or.
They're never gonna get it. Just say hook up. Just say a guy who hooks up regularly really well.
Yeah, a guy who gets a Mac Daddy who gets all the women.
Yeah, Mac Daddy. That's like, I know what you're talking about, but voters ain't gonna
know about a Casanova. Like if you
no, they don't. No, I know what you're talking about, but that comes from exquisitely Spanish.
Or Spanish
phrase.
Chulo, that's what they say in Spanish.
It's more of a Latin. Okay, we're trying to educate Butters. Butters doesn't know who.
Also Rico Suave. No,
I am not educating Butters. I'm just saying, if you're a straight man, Suave. You know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
Rico Suave, no stars.
I'm 260 for my shirt.
Right, oh my god.
That funny ass song.
I was watching
the drink sampled it.
I was watching a show that was created by I want to look it up because I want to say his name because I think people might know.
Is it a good show or is it just junk food?
Right now I'm doing the graphics for the soundtrack rankings. I already green screening. I already got everything set up for tomorrow, but yeah. I always do.
Mac Jones. I didn't watch the game, but I think he did outperform Sam Darnold.
Mac Jones. Yeah. I mean, you're asking mid to go up against mid, so.
Oh, I just realized I have it for some reason. I don't even watch it. Oh, here we go.
They're probably sleeping. TOP.
Okay.
He's talking about Carcass and Spongy.
Dennis Lurie. I think that's how you say Dennis Lurie.
Yeah. Leary.
Leary.
Irish.
The actor.
This show came out in 2014, probably way before like Michael and YTC. I think you guys were still young. It was called Sirens. Do not watch it.
on FX?
Yeah, do not watch it because if you don't understand the humor, there's a lot of insensitive jokes. The point is that there was a scene, I think in season
worse,
where the police officer is driving a bad dude and they're discussing relationships. And then the guy at the back was like, if I may, I know I'm going to jail, but if I may, a man by himself around every woman is something that, you know, is enjoyable. But what makes love different is that you and that person have a connection that you're like, you know what? I'm letting this woman go. Because in a man's brain, if you go into nature, the lion usually has like a bunch of lions. They're the king of the jungle. And a lot of the other lions, you know, they're kind of screwed. And so the point of the joke is he takes that lion joke and saying, when you find that person you are in love with, all that other stuff, all those, you don't care no more. They're like, fuck that. Excuse my language. That's the joke. That's how it came off. It's a funny joke, but it's kind of true. It's this thing called over. And so apparently this guy Dennis Leary, he's a good writer. I think, and he also did like another show that involved fire.
Can I show you my favorite Dennis Leary moment? Because he's a great actor. He's a stand-up comedian. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to share the screen. I'm going to find the clip and I'm going to share it. And it's going to be from YouTube. What was it?
Oh, he was in Ice Age?
Yeah, he was Diego from Ice Age. That Sabretooth, yeah.
Mm-hmm. One day I had.
Hold on, stop, guy. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, he's also in Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man. I think Gwen Stacy's on.
Yeah. He plays the father. Hold on, I just want to make sure I got the right scene. Okay. Yeah. I think I got it. Okay. How do I do?
I'm not gonna lie. If they ever made a Resident Evil movie, he would be a good Albert Wesker, but that's just my opinion.
All right.
If you know, you know.
Put the fucking link in the chat. The main chat, because like I'm on my phone, so I'm putting the link in the chat through my computer, so you can pull that up. Michael can pull that up. I don't know how to do the share screen shit with this little phone.
Oh, Oregon won.
Jeez, Michael.
What?
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Uh-oh.
Michael.
Yeah.
The Dennis Leary. Okay, Mike, we were having a discussion. I said, hey, I know this clip of this person John is referring to. I'd like to show the panel. And so what I'd like you to do, I opened a tab. But I also posted the link of the little clip in the YouTube chat section. If you wouldn't mind, could you put? It's a short clip. It's under 40 seconds.
Okay.
Full screen it, please.
Will it get me copyrighted?
I don't think so.
Well, only one way to find out. Let me turn off the music real quick. Okay. Oh, forgot the sound.
See, when the toes.
Now you have a big screen it, yeah. Okay.
like to read.
All right, go all the way back to the
choice. I'm the kind of guy like to sit in a greasy spoon and wonder, gee, should I have the T-bone steak or the jumbo rack of barbecue ribs with the side order gravy fries? I want high cholesterol. I want to eat bacon and butter and buckets of cheese, okay? I want to smoke a cigar the size of Cincinnati in a non-smoking section. I want to run through the streets naked with green jello all over my body reading Playboy magazine. Why? Because I suddenly might feel the need to, okay, pal? I've seen it. You know what it is? It's a 47-year-old virgin sitting around in his beige pajamas drinking a banana broccoli shake singing, I'm an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Okay.
Tell me that isn't like every fucking soft ass motherfucker you've encountered, in the last 10 years. Soy boy kind of shit.
Anyway, I'm sorry I clicked the Leaf Studio button.
Why? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, come on, this stupid thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't my damn Wi-Fi, because when that happens sometimes, like I'm there and then everything, like it starts spinning and then you guys disappear and then I'm by myself. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then my computer says, oh, your internet's down.
Oh, jeez.
Been through those too many times.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it, yeah.
Yeah, because,
Well, my point, when you left, it kind of had to work. It didn't matter anyways, because you left and then Michael finally put two and two together. The gears finally started rotating and he understood what I meant. And yeah, it was just, you were speaking about Dennis Leary. There was this really great clip of him in a film called Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. That's about a 90s ultra-violent cop who's frozen and wakes up in the future where everything's politically correct and everybody's a soft pussy, and the police of the future don't know how to handle another hardened criminal from the 90s, played by Wesley Snipes. So what did they do? Because the police can't catch this person and don't know how to handle him because they're of a different time, age, era, they have to get another maniac to get a maniac. So that's what they did. They unthawed Stallone, and basically what you find out throughout the course of the film is everybody who wants to live free has been forced to live underneath the city, in the slums underneath it. Everything on top looks clean, so it has the appearance of a utopia, but in reality the person who created the utopia simply made sure that none of the dirt would be noticeable. And
YTC, you have anything to say? You have anything to say to this comment?
What comment?
Hey, you want to pull up that comment, which is irrelevant? Stupid.
See, this is now okay.
I don't care.
5.
He ain't gonna say that.
4,
He ain't gonna.
3.
He ain't doing it. He ain't coming in and saying that.
No. That's how I deal with it now. I just sort of breathe and count down.
I mean, people in it. I mean,
instead of just like snapping at people, because like Michael, I don't know why you brought that up. That was it was random as shit. Like
I thought. No, listen, I thought YTC might have Sentinel. You don't know because they have a Discord.
Nobody
cares. I don't crack under kaiju.
Nobody
Fuck out of
cares,
here,
man.
Michael, I don't fool like you do against kaiju. Fuck out of here.
Usually, we only read the comments when they make fun of you. We don't care the stuff that anyone else says. Again, this is the reason why I told you, like, you are a clown, and we're here to watch you. You make us laugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man. And that's the end of the quarter. I think BYU, the first round, they'll get knocked out.
They're kind of showing it, to be honest. They're struggling against Kansas.
Well, it's good for them. They'll make that college football money because, again, the 12 schools, there's a reason why these college conferences like bitched and moaned because first, we hate the BCS system, even though it was the best system ever. And so then the college.
I feel. Oh wait, off topic, but I feel like I've seen this M&M commercial for like 13 years. It's always the Santa commercial.
Oh, that thing.
I
Where they
feel
walk
like
into the living room.
yeah, I feel. I never brought it
They
up, but
play it.
it feels
They
like I
play it every
see.
year.
It feels like I see it every year.
They play it every year. I'm not shocked at this point. They play old commercials.
He does exist.
Where's Spongy and Carcast? I feel like that those two are your check and balances. Like the three branches of like YouTube stupidity are Michael, Carcast, and Spongy.
I know. I'm shocked.
Where are they?
They're inseparable. Like literally.
Let me see if they're doing a show.
I wonder what would happen if you locked them in a room and it's the end of the world, like 28 days later.
I think Spongy's walking. I think Spongy's the only one who's walking out of there. You lock them, all three of them in the. As far as like eating, who's going to turn on each other and eat the other person?
Michael will turn.
I think Spongy and Carcast beat up, murder, and eat Michael first, just because they're better at like communicating and coordinating stuff together. So they probably like coordinate that. I'm sorry.
So what if resources?
This is all hypothetical. This is all hypothetical. I'm not making
resources
threats.
don't run out? What if resources run out and they have to fight each other for it?
Well, I'm assuming Carcast, since he's like 5 years older than Spongy, would be able to.
I mean, they're both fucking skinny and frail, so go figure. I looked at the physique, no diddy. Well, fucking yeah, they showed themselves on camera. They're scrawny.
Is one taller than the other? That means reach.
Well, I don't know their specific heights, but I know they're both scrawny from what I've seen.
The older you are, like you slowly start to mellow out. But when you're very young, you're very vocal. It's like an example of the school I work with. The older kids are very more mellow than the kindergarteners, younger, and so in between you have the second grade, which is they still got that kindergarten brain, but they want to feel older. Third grade is that like transitional, like, I'm not a kid no more, but I'm not old enough yet. And then fourth and fifth grade, you can start their brains are now at a level where they can comprehend a little bit of more serious conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So the kindergarteners, first and second, I let them do a lot of like, like it's more like a what the hell is the word? It's about their motor skills. Like, can they run around without falling to the ground? Can they do two things at once? Things like that, because you got to develop the motor skills. Around third grade, you're able to start to push them a little bit, but you're still working on them. Fourth and fifth, that's the age where you get to start to push them and be a little bit more vocal, a little bit more. Middle school, that's that like right there where they're learning discipline, they're learning that toughness. High school, when you're in high school, when I was in high school, they would yell at us. They would yell at us because you're not.
When I was in middle school, they yelled at us. They wanted to make sure we were fucking doing everything correctly, that we weren't fucking around. Because I was a little bit of a rebellious student. I hated authority figures. So, yeah, it was much. And what surprises me about what you said, John, is that kids don't even have good motor skills coming into the second grade. I'm thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, by the time I was 8, I could fucking build little toy models, with my bare hands and some glue.
Damn, maybe that's why we have a lot of one-read quarterbacks coming into the NFL.
Actually, I taught some kindergartners how to catch a hula hoop when you throw it up in the air and they catch it with one hand. There's actually a few kids at kindergarten who can do that, so their motor skills are already like they're just set up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely.
I have fifth graders who can barely throw a hula hoop up in the air and catch it.
That's an issue. That's a societal issue that needs to be.
That shows you again. Not every kid is like has the athletic prowess, because again,
sure,
every kid is different. Every kid is different.
Sure.
And
We all
so,
have our limitations.
because imagine if everybody had good motor skills in sports, like
Oh, there'd be no.
you would have to have
Oh,
100 sports teams to accommodate.
I'm talking about. Well,
No, the bar
I
would
guess I
be so high.
misunderstood. You
No, the
made me
bar would
think
be
it was
super
like they
high.
couldn't fucking walk, or had, coordination problems. I guess that's the impression I was getting. Like they couldn't ride a bike because they were so bad at their hand-eye coordination.
Oh
And
yeah, all these kids get all the stuff. They know how to ride bikes. Actually, they don't even ride bikes no more. They ride those electric scooters.
Yeah.
When they're like when they're
those
going
bougie
home.
ones.
When they're going home.
Yeah.
So
And I know what you're talking about. Man, we used to skateboard, man. We didn't need no goddamn electric fucking shit.
that's about it.
If you had 2 legs and 4 wheels, you could get to anywhere.
I remember one. I think it was middle school. I don't know what it was called, but it was some electric skateboard.
Electric
that,
skateboard. What the fuck?
Yeah, they
No.
make those.
A hover. I think it was a hoverboard. Or
Hoverboard.
whatever.
Oh, that's old hoverboards.
Oh, those things were stupid. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people were buying them.
Hoverboards.
That was not a hoverboard. It was basically an electric board with wheels, and it moved you from point
That's
A.
that was an electric scooter without the handles at that point.
A lot of people.
I just nearly killed somebody in that thing.
It's
got like the one wheel in the middle. It's got like the one wheel in the middle.
Oh no! I busted my ass on that shit. I feel like 2 different.
No, I nearly killed somebody because I was driving into a Safeway parking lot. This motherfucker nearly clips the side of my vehicle. I didn't even see him coming. He because he was in my blind spot. He was coming as I was driving into the parking lot. In that driveway, there's a blind spot, and he was coming from my right shoulder, darting like right across from me, cutting me off. Crazy stuff.
That's crash out behavior.
I was to bring up those weird. I was about to bring those up a moment ago. Like those one wheels, and it has like 2 like plants for your feet. I'm like,
yeah.
How the hell do you even control that? Like, how the hell does that even work?
I don't know, but it wouldn't. If I had hit him, it wouldn't have control. It wouldn't have worked out. No more control there.
I could have.
He's going flying. He's getting some air miles for that one.
Like even a unicycle, which is hard to like get on and ride it and then stop and get off. That needs the motor. But like I said, they installed what's called a gyroscope, and a gyroscope I think is it's how you naturally have a gyroscope function when you're riding a bicycle. The momentum and everything keeps everything kind of moving, so the bike stays upright. I think it's something similar with those boards. Mm-hmm. There's the motor and a gyroscope function. I don't know how it does it, but it mimics that. It's like it's all like physics, and then momentum and all this other useless like bullshit that we don't need in our real life. But like I hope people are like working on in the Bay Area to make our lives better, because I'm sick of buying tires. I want my fucking flying car. You know what I mean?
Flying car.
That's never coming out. They've been promised. I'll
be on my deathbed when that happens.
Yeah. Even if you are, that's not going to happen. And here's.
Well, technically, in 2008, they made a prototype of a flying car. But what it looked like was basically a car, like a basic.
I just Googled it right now.
Hold on, let me finish my statement. It looked like a Fiat, like that very tiny, puny car.
Those little tiny cars.
With a wing and a propeller, and basically what they made was like a mini tiny plane that can go on the street and all that stuff. That was the prototype. The problem was that because it's technically a plane, the public cannot own it. because
of the flight patterns.
yeah, that's the problem. And so
Yeah.
one of the reasons why people have had issues making a flying car is that once you have something in the air, it's no longer a car. And then you
Right.
you have to create a new department of flying
Yep.
cars, but you have to teach these people just like a pilot. So maybe in the future they'll make it more easier for people to own basically just like the automotive industry, where
Yeah.
they created cars. They made a surplus for people to have cars that they're probably gonna make people who are lucky to fly planes, but it's not going to be in big cities. So it's probably going to be more in rural areas. That will make a lot of sense. Because if you're flying cars,
So basically, by the time we can all afford to buy Teslas, is when those flying cars going to come out.
We're gonna be the Jetsons at that point. And also, why am I reading reports? They're saying China's gonna have their own car out by 2026.
Yeah, because they're probably copying ours by stealing our data.
No, I just
China
googled the news and it says right now.
Yeah, China hasn't made anything original since the Ming Dynasty.
Oh,
You can quote me on that.
I mean,
And anything cool that comes from China, vis-a-vis Hong Kong movies, are Hong Kong movies, and Hong Kong is not a part of China.
Hey, listen. They were having a debate that Americans did their movies better than they did their own movies when it came to the Chinese stereotypes. They were having their own arguments.
Wait, two Chinese dudes has an argument over who did Chinese stereotypes better than Americans and Chinese?
Yeah, it was literally right after the Kung Fu Panda. It was literally right after the Kung Fu Panda movie came out.
Oh my god, I'd cry laughing. That's so funny. You'll never see that. That's the stuff you never see in San Francisco. You don't see that. We're always really kind of touchy about those subjects. That's what I love about the East Coast. That's what I love about the East Coast. You can basically say wild shit, and people are so used to people saying wild shit.
I just tell people I'm from New York. That's all I gotta tell them. But whatever.
I actually have to push back a little bit. Not everyone in the city is sensitive, because I know a lot of Chinese people. Now the majority, a lot of people,
they're the slowest baggers. Never mind.
A lot of them is that term called fresh off the boat. If you don't know, that term is basically an immigrant from China. Okay, some people say it's a stereotype. Other people think it's a little bit disrespectful. That's what they are. It's like another stereotype when it comes to Latin immigrants, but we're not going to touch that. The point is, here's the point: is that a lot of them, just like any immigrant group, they assimilate, and their kids become the snobby, goofballs, just like anything. They become the snobby goofballs because their parents did the hard way. They came out here and they give their children a life better than if they were somewhere else.
Right.
And a lot of the kids grow up Americanized, and they lose the culture of that. Now, there's a lot of controversial things that I'm not going to get into when it comes to the Chinese culture. But
no, I'm not talking about Chinese culture, John. I'm talking about the split of 1949 Communist Revolution, and then everything before that, and then everything in Hong Kong. Nothing in mainland China under the auspices of the Chinese Communist Republic has allowed any kind of flourishing of the arts and humanities.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the statement that you said that a lot of people out here are soft, people. I have to push back a little bit of that, because where I've lived, I don't see a lot of those snobby, there are a lot of blue collar people who still live out here. Now, again, it's getting less and less. The city geographically in the next decade will change, but those who are still out here, not as soft as you think, There are still places where people don't go, but the people who live there,
yeah, I know.
There
is, but the general consensus is the Bay Area itself. This is not my fault. This is the perception of the United States of America.
I know. I watch other stuff that that people cover who don't live here, and they get it 100% wrong. But again, I'm not here to change anybody's mind, because I'm an example of that. So if I'm one person on the internet. Imagine, let's hypothetically go with the more open number, nearly 1 million residents who live here. 1 million residents? No, not even close. There are, but it's much fewer than you think. So 1 million people probably go like around maybe 50, even 70,000 who are a bit of snobbish and a little elite entitled, but there's still people who do all that gritty work. No entitled person would do that.
Okay, well, then we're beginning to have kind of two different conversations. The conversation began. You can have those kind of discussions comfortably out in public, outside of a theater, where you're talking about racial stereotypes. Now that can't occur without some bitch coming up to me and starting some shit. Either a literal female who feels like she needs to white knight for some race that doesn't even know she exists, or it's another dude with a man bun, just starting shit. That's what I'm talking about. There's a very confrontation. The problem, John, I have with the West Coast now is that it's not the old school gangsters and just people who just the quiet motherfuckers. The quiet motherfuckers are the dangerous ones. It's these fucking annoying little confrontational liberal bitches I can't stand, because I can't have a politically incorrect conversation without somebody else chiming in. This happens to me a lot. Outside, I'm talking out with people. So that's been my experience. But then again, I go where people go that. I go where there's large groups of people at times, and yeah, I'm in an area that has a lot of people who believe this shit. So it's just I'm just frustrated. That's all. I'm frustrated with it.
I get it. I could tell you a million stories, just like that. Of course, they're assholes everywhere. They're douchebags.
Yeah, but New York, at least, I know. See, what I love about New York is you guys genuinely know you're New Yorkers, right?
Yeah, because people complain more about New York. They don't even care about that kind of crap, anyways, and still manage to put up with it.
Exactly.
And secondly, that's just a stereotype of Manhattan with the yuppies that come from all over the world, because we're an international capital that come over here. It's the boroughs that's the working class, really.
I know, perfect. Like YTC, you said a perfect example. Like Manhattan, people like all the tourists and or all the nobody lives there. Unless you're unless
you're uppity living in West Village or some shit like that, those upper neighborhoods, or Hell's Kitchen.
And if you're gonna say Manhattan is then you don't understand because you don't live there. You're making a serious point. San Francisco has 13 districts. Let's use a 13 district model. Only four districts. If you go to those 4 districts, oh my gosh, I will burst a blood vessel. Have to deal with all these insane. Oh my gosh, oh my god. Anyway. But there's 9 other boroughs or districts that you can go to, and it's not like that. And so
here's the thing: those are spread out. San Francisco, they're concentrated into one little petri dish, and you can easily find yourself, if you. Manhattan point you brought up was spot on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I didn't consider Manhattan.
When do you see anybody making any Hollywood movies in Brooklyn or fucking Queens, the Bronx? Besides the Bronx Tale, if you know the movie, obviously that's about.
Well, I thought they were shooting Daredevil in some of those areas.
No, and also the Joker movie, they were shooting it in Newark. That wasn't New York. Probably a couple of the scenes were from shots from drones, but the majority of the movies where I'm at, Newark, downtown, because it looks similar enough to New York anyways, and they just painted it as 1970s New York. They shot it in Jersey.
I don't like movies that were made back in the day. They used to like go every now. You go where the tourist goes. Like for example, San Francisco. Every time they make a new movie, which is very rare now, it's Golden Gate Bridge. It's Golden Gate Bridge. The panorama of Alcatraz and the Bay. The panorama of the San Francisco Bay Bridge. They never go to the Oakland Bay Bridge. Okay, and then they always have the main character living in the area, you know, like the Hyatt Hotel, like that area, those homes, just to put an example. So you're an outsider. You see, oh, San Francisco must look like that everywhere. The people must be like that everywhere. Perfect. I get it. 100%. I agree with that. I agree the perception. Yes, we are assholes. I have always said that. But for whatever the reason, they never want to go to the Mission. They never want to go to Bernal Heights. They never want to go to Excelsior. They never want to go to Ingleside. They never want to go to Hunters Point. I know why. Here's the point. I'm a film person. I want to show beautiful San Francisco, wonderful, the people having fun. And so we get that bad perception. And so people who come here are not always the best, who give locals a hard time and call them stupid and disrespect them. I get that 100%. That is messed up. And even as a local, I feel bad for people who come here and they get disrespect. I feel bad. I get it. But maybe a film person who has the balls to go to those areas and showcase the beautiful scenery, the wonderful, how the locals live. And there are some good homes that are blue collar homes that look like, oh my, they're better than those new apartments and condos and all that bullshit. And you see a lot of the old school, you know, Mexicans walking with the cool hat and the cane and, you know, with their Hispanic family, all that stuff. Or go to Ingleside and showcase, you know, the immigrant families from China who are working class, yada, yada. Or go to Excelsior and see the Irish, you know, the people who are like, oh, yeah, we stole blocks, you know, the Rocky, you know, mentality people. And so that's the problem. And so a lot of people are assholes. And so because I have to go to certain places, I bring up a certain vibe and they're like, let's stay away from them because we don't want to be confrontational. But for whatever the reason, they pick on the person they can pick on for whatever the reason, which I think it's stereotypical from the start. So I call them equal opportunists. Like they're like trying to be douchebags, but when they go to a certain place, they act like they're like, fuck that, we're not going to cause any problems here. And so that's my point. But at the end of the day, okay, I will give that argument. Too many people are treated like crap by these new locals. All right, and I'll keep it.
Now I was just looking up my neighborhood. This is where I grew up, Corona, Queens, and fucking there's a neighborhood in Queens, yeah, but Corona, this neighborhood I grew up in.
So, yeah, so
Corona,
yeah, it is true. The media outside, how they look at us, but that's just like what they want to promote. They want to promote that.
And majority of the houses looking like this every block.
That's what they want to promote. Because unfortunately, I'm going to say something which is so true. The people who run the city, they know the tourist dollars are very important. And so they have to show San Francisco in the light of that.
Look at my Hispanic community. It looks like a pogo right here. Look at this. It's a pogo right there in my neighborhood growing up. Shit, that's the working class right there.
I've always said this to you, I've never been outside the state of California, but I would not mind checking out the boroughs in New York. No disrespect, Spongy. I don't want to go to Philly. Okay. I want to meet the people. I met one person from the Bronx. I know the
Bronx got better though.
I know he talks a lot of bull crap about like, you know, real New Yorkers like the Jets and, you know, Brooklyn, you know, some people. But
no, Brooklyn got it. I know.
He was a really good dude. And he did experience that bullshit that, oh, you cannot say that, Mr. Brooklyn, man. You cannot say that. He said, I'm from Brooklyn. You ain't going to tell me to shut the fuck up. I have a lot of stories. I got to
Most
know
of the north side's gentrified, but yeah, near the bridge.
like like cities in the next decade. It's gonna change.
Mhm.
I seriously, I have no. It must have been like
Like
a
every big city in
miracle
the
or an
90s.
act of God that I
Mhm.
didn't fucking like one day just snap.
Mhm.
You know, when you're surrounded by it for years, and it just wears on you, and it wears on you.
I mean, I
And
grew up
it's
the
like,
first 10 years of my life in those, so I didn't get fully influenced by this gentrification shit.
it's,
So yeah.
Yeah, some people are just entitled for some reason. Like, I'm better than you. Okay.
I don't know.
no,
I grew up.
it's not that I'm better than you. It's not that I grew up. It's
I grew up on those and eating on
don't
the
fuck with
polgas.
me. I've got a camera. I'm filming you. I'm gonna upload it to my followers, and now your face is gonna be on social media everywhere. Those are the kind of
Yeah,
encounters I'm talking about.
entitled assholes.
I've had those kind of encounters. I haven't
First off, if
initiated.
I'm recording people, I'm not putting it online. I'm reporting it to the police if I have a case for some mistake they make.
No, somebody's recording me when they start. Okay, they started
Mhm.
shit with me. Then I respond. See, everybody's a victim until now everybody tries to pull out like the bad side of you and then cry when you finally give them what they want. So this nearly happened like at least twice, and I had to like smack the phone out of the person's hand. Literally, I said, "Don't do that. Don't do that."
Damn.
Hey, listen, I know. Hey, listen, I know he looked like an
Because
old man yesterday.
they want to they hate. I was having both times I was having a private conversation that didn't involve them. I wasn't yelling or shouting. I wasn't whispering. I wasn't going to just whisper because I don't live my life walking on eggshells around these people. They just
Hey,
piss me
listen.
off.
Mhm.
And
fuck all that.
they
Fuck them.
interject their opinion about what I'm saying and then have me on camera while they're saying it. Like,
First up, that's
you
modern
did this, you said
gaslighting.
this, and you said that. You're on
Modern-
live on my YouTube channel.
Modern entitled. It's also in gaslighting. That's all it is. And secondly, in the words of Mike,
these have real life John. These assholes create real life implications for me. So if anybody recognizes me, on my job and makes these accusations, they call my job because they now can facially identify me and track me down. Say this, start review bombing the job I work at. So the stars on Google go down. What happens? I get sacked because I was the reason that happened. Even though I didn't initiate it. Some other fucking liberal cunt initiated that. So until that happens to you, just think about how you could respond better because I
just
slapped the phone out of their hands.
Fuck them.
I just slapped the phone out of their hands.
So I'm like I joke around. I'm ghetto. I'm hood. Anyone tries to do that stuff to me, and again, I never wanted to get at that. That's why what I said a little moment ago, people don't confront me, and I joke around because that's John Jay. If anyone's stupid enough to do that, it's not something that they want to do.
See, that's the thing. I don't know why these bougie assholes fuck with me on that level.
Because
It's
in
like-
the words of Mike, social media made people too comfortable without getting punched for it.
Bullies, bullies always pick like the prey, like like the animal. They go after like the prey that's easiest to get. For whatever the reason, these people are bullies. They're bullies. Okay?
Yes, they are.
They're losers. Okay, that's
And
why
I wanted
borderline
them,
narcissists.
and I swear to God, I wish they were men both times because they were both women both
Also,
times. And so you can't punch a woman, right in her face. Because if it was a man doing that, pow,
jail.
I would have slapped the phone and punched. But it's these women that do it. That's what annoys the fuck out of me.
I know, and
It's like the villainization. I'm just a white dude trying to get my fucking coffee at
Hey,
Starbucks.
listen.
What did I do?
They're losers. Like again, like there's a term like
Yeah.
loser is not like in those 80s movies. Losers are like People who are dumb and stupid, and they want attention. They want attention. And they're like, look at me. This person's being mean to me. People, look at me. I'm the victim. I'm a worker, and I see that. I'm like, dude, I don't have time for this bullshit. So I go there. Excuse me. You are being disrespectful to everyone in here. Blah, 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 blah. I said, well, number one, I don't get paid enough to deal with you. If you want to bitch and moan, go right ahead. There are people recording you right now, okay? So if you're going to be disrespectful, you technically are breaking policy of my workplace by being this belligerent. So either you have two options. You walk away, or I call the Rangers on you. Oh, I dare you. Okay, boom. 5 seconds later, man, we have to cite you because there's children here, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what this man did to you. We spoke to him. Apparently, you didn't want to. Too bad. Here you go. Here's a $200 citation. Oh, you have the money? We'll see you in court. Bye-bye. We have no time for that bullshit.
You know who my father is? You guys will be sued. No, stop.
Oh my God, I've heard that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that John, that was a very good story. I'm definitely taking notes in the background. I know I'm staying silent, but I'm taking
because
notes.
my father went through that same experience back in the day. But yeah,
I had a bastard who threw $150 in my face because his son's not on the team, and I'm.
Thanks for the money. Thanks for the money, cunt. I would have said something like that.
I have a million stories. Again, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, I could tell you a million stories. But at the end of the
John told me a story of YTC. You weren't there, but he told me a story about him. I think he worked John worked somewhere, and there was like a clown that.
Oh yeah, some idiot thought it was funny to put it on Instagram or whatever during that creepy clown phase, and he forgot where the hell he was.
2016, I remember that stupid crap.
He was in the hood, basically like less than 300 feet away, like a football field.
Those people don't play with that shit. They don't play with that.
If you know where I'm talking about, he realized, take me in.
Oh no, they don't play with that. Those people over those ethnics, they don't play with that.
There's a YouTube video. Now they censored it. I don't know if they took it down because YouTube. Apparently, there was a guy in the East Bay of San Francisco, on the Oakland side. And this guy got off a bus, and he was walking home, and there's like a bridge that took him home, and there was a creepy clown. And apparently the guy was like, fuck this. He started walking. And the clown kept following him. And apparently because the dude had he was not in the mood. He probably had a bad day. He sucker punched the clown. Okay, the clown, we're going to call because you're assaulted us. You're on Instagram. And the cop was like, all right, what were you doing, clown man? Oh, you were following this gentleman. What else were you doing? What else were you doing? Oh, you were recording him. Okay, that's illegal. What else were you doing, clown man? Oh, I wanted to scare him. I wanted to pretend I wasn't. Oh, you're attempted assault. He was just basically telling the cop everything he was doing. So it's like, you know what, sir?
He admitted to his own crimes.
Sir, we're going to take you downtown. We got some questions to ask you.
He just admitted to his crimes.
Consequences. And then I've been in Subways and Burger Kings and McDonald's and Pizza Huts, and they always had customer yelling at the store, oh, you made my food wrong. I'm recording you. Okay, you're recording him because he did his job and you
funny story, and there's a horror story. I know a horror story on this. So one of the drivers had a alligator in the back of his car, and he threw
an alligator.
Yeah, I'm being serious.
What the? Oh, it's Florida. That's what. Go ahead.
They threw an alligator inside the drive-through window.
Oh my! How do you even lift up an alligator?
I'm 34 years old. I've seen too much shit in my life already. I'm like that. What's that movie? I think it's one of the Die Hards. I'm too old for this shit, or some other movie.
John, if you're too old for this shit, I'm way beyond too old for this shit. I have one rule in my life that I live by. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's the only rule I have in life. Just leave me the fuck alone. And
you're not wrong.
And people find a way to break that rule with me.
Yep.
Yeah. Listen, if God could come down and say, "Hey, listen, if you do this and this, that'll never happen to you again," I'd do it in a second.
So I actually
maybe I'm a try. Maybe I'm sending out body language or whatever that suggests to these little bitch ass
Hey,
cunts.
I've been there.
That they can fuck with me, dude. That they can come up and just punk me, embarrass me, and then all this shit, you know. And I'm just like, you ever see that movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas, where he plays a guy who was just fired
No,
from
I'm
his
sorry.
job?
I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up, but
Me neither. I wasn't a movie buff growing up.
Damn.
Hell no.
Damn, I'm trying to find a way to relate the information.
Mhm.
Shit.
I actually have a very sad story, and it involves my grandpa. So we're in this area in the Mission District, which is one of the districts in San Francisco, and my grandfather, he loved his coffee. Like he loved his coffee. It was like a mom and pop. It wasn't a Starbucks. It was a mom and pop, run by the father, the mom, and the daughters. Great operation and good people. Good people. The dad spoke no lick of English, but my grandfather understood it. And so he's having his coffee. I'm a little kid sitting next to him, and this douchebag comes up to my dad, and he starts being confrontational. Oh, yeah, saying disrespectful stuff, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, like this man is yelling at a grandfather, and he's right there with his children. Oh my gosh, and my grandfather's just drinking his coffee, and this dude, this is before smartphones and social media. Okay, this stuff used to happen. It's not new. It used to happen, but people were more confrontational. They were more violent. And so my grandfather's drinking coffee, and the guy tries to whack the coffee, and my grandfather puts it down. This man, at the time, almost in his 70s, stands up. He said, "Sir, you said you want to punch me. You said you want to hurt me in front of my grandson. I want you to do that. Let's see if you're a man of your word. If you want to punch me in front of my grandchild." And they're calling the cops, the owners. Oh my gosh, there've always been douchebags. And the guy was like, had common sense and walked away. And everyone was starting to turn on him. And there were some people that wanted to whoop his ass. And he basically, there've always been people like that. They go up to random people. Oh, I don't like you. Today, now they record you and they want to be, fucked up to you. But back then, stuff like that happened. For many years growing up, I wondered why a guy would just randomly, for no reason, start harassing and yelling at an old man for no reason. And then my grandfather told me, "Don't worry, John Jay, he's stupid. He's a stupid."
Hurt people.
To encounter this your whole life.
That's what we call a crash out.
Before today, San Francisco, there's always been assholes in the world. So
that's the definition of a crash out, but yeah.
And they all come in all shapes, sizes, different
crash outs. Yeah.
Male, female, different, ethnicities, whatever. They come in every form of society.
Oh yeah, every asshole is shaped uniquely. Mm-hmm. It's just the consistency of incidents with assholes has dramatically risen over the last 10 to 15 years.
I know, you go to YouTube and I get recommended
Karen videos and shit like that.
Guy or woman gets owned, and I click on it and they're like
Karen or Kevin, yeah. Male terminology.
At a cashier for some reason. There's another person like, "Oh, you said something and I disagree, and I'm going to start to record you." And then it's like they get owned.
I would probably walk away in that scenario unless they're threatening. But yeah,
yeah, it's easy.
Okay, so imagine that happening to you before it even becomes a thing on the internet, and then you look back on it and realize that's what happened to you. You would be. Never mind. I'm not bringing it up anymore. I don't want to remember it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to remember this shit. I can't. I'm just glad we finally got. Hopefully, there's going to be a cultural shift back to, not canceling people. And canceling comes from comes from Marxism, socialism. It's just it was a method to weaken their communism's political opponents by doing the kind of gotcha media stuff all of that came from Russia
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of infected its way through the Mussolini,
Mm-hmm.
Mao, Castro.
Yep. Yeah, this
If
generation.
I could,
Yeah.
let me just put a book note on that. If I could go back in time and kill one person, other than a person I know who really deserves it, but that's personal, it would be Karl Marx, the guy who created communism.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote a journal called
Who wrote
The
the book, yeah.
Jewish Problem.
Mhm.
The Jewish Problem is in
Oh my
one of his
God.
journals. Yeah, and he said we're going to have a tough time converting Jews into communists because the Jew
Or Serbs. But yeah.
believes in a higher power and is going to be mentally more difficult to break or something like that. And I'm just reading this and I'm just like, because this was part of my curriculum for a course I had to take, at prerequisites. So it's like, wow. It's like how can that kind of like crap just spread?
Mhm.
But it spread because the idea got co-opted by people who could use the idea for their own benefit, and that's what's been happening since time immemorial. Lenin, then Mao, then Castro, Pol Pot, all of these guys, same kind of thing, same promises. We're gonna liberate the people from the ruling class. The moment they do, they kill all of their political rivals. They kill some of the close people. They kill some of their people in their inner circle just to make sure, and then they start ruling like a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened again and again and again throughout history. So
Yeah.
if I could go back and kill one person, it would probably be Karl Marx, and I would save probably 1 billion lives by just killing that one person because of that political philosophy that people weaponize.
What's up,
What's
Kirill?
up?
David,
Netflix
gotta go-
microphone.
You got to go back to the
Yeah.
iPhone, bro. Go back to the iPad.
Yeah, go to the tablet.
Yeah, go to
Yeah,
the
go-
iPad. Yeah.
No Netflix microphone.
I think he has. I think
It was
he, I
cool.
think he needs to update his phone because this is just new.
Yeah, but the problem is he was using the Android, and the Androids aren't as, for whatever reason, it just was giving him this issue today of this kind of like staccato,
He's always had the Android phone because since when I met him, I believe almost 2 years. It's passed by. Wow, time goes by quick when you're having fun.
Yeah.
And so apparently, maybe the phone is like starting to work. I actually have to get me a new phone.
Or he has too many
Like
open tabs in the
carrier.
background.
I gotta get me a new carrier to update it because this phone is like almost 7 years old. I don't know how it still lasts this long.
I got a new phone. No, I got a Motorola now. I got one of those phones, 2023 model. I upgraded.
Shit, I get when I get something I like that I know is reliable, I keep it forever. So I got the iPhone
No, mine's
5. And
mine's broke down
I
after
get the-
7 years. That's why I had it for high school.
I still have my iPhone 5. The only reason I stopped using it was because they changed the G, so they went. So the iPhone 5 couldn't adapt to the 5G network, so that's why I retired it and I just bought an iPhone 13. I like reliability.
Oh man. I love this quote that I always say. I think a teacher told me this. We Americans are spoiled to live here, and if you're not someone who came here and you embraced like just living here and enjoying it, your children are born, They grow up in a place called America. They learn English. They go to even the public schools, like are better than most other countries. And then the kid grows up, and they want to be very Americanized. They want to move away from that, and you get these kids who are very privileged. And the quote is this: all of you in this class are the most privileged, whiny, expletive. And we looked at what are you talking about? Oh, we're from this area, blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. The point of the matter is that one day you're gonna go up to a coffee shop and you're gonna yell at a barista because your coffee is too hot or too cold. Oh man. True words said by a teacher in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, I've actually had disagreements with my servers, but I've never got it to a point where I wanted to like record them, which is kind of stupid. I just tell them face to face, yo, you screwed up my order. I would appreciate it if you either return my money back or make me the food. Oh, well, I'm giving you two simple, ultimatums. I'm not here to have a shouting contest. Okay, give me my money back, and you can have a good rest of your day. And then they're like, no, we'll make you your food. No, I don't want the food no more. I just want to return my money. You get the next customer, and I'm gone.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have time to yell at you because I have things to do.
Okay? Exactly.
So what I do is I just don't go there no more. I just don't go. I go to another place where they value my service. I found a little donut place, which is a mom and pop. They treat me like I'm a millionaire. They give me all the luxury stuff. They give me like the little box where they put my stuff in there. I like hot chocolate during the cold months because I don't drink coffee. Things like that. They say, hello, how are you doing? Oh, wow. You know what? You just got a customer. And if I see a customer yelling at them, yo, they're doing their job. Don't be a dick. Oh, who the hell are you to tell me? Dude, they're a small business. Okay. They're a small business.
You know what? I'm not going to any of these big businesses anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the mom and pop shops and see if I can do exactly what you're doing. Develop relationships in the community.
Hey,
your neighbors.
Hey, that's why I get discounted pizza at my place. That's what I know.
That's what I'm gonna start doing, so that they know me. It's not some like random person trying to pay for their tuition. One
good example. My job, there's a Whole Foods, and I'm not gonna lie, their sandwiches are good. I like them for a place that makes sandwiches. But one day I just got fed up because the server who makes the sandwich was getting a little bit moody. And one day I go there, I'm waiting for my sandwich, and they're not even starting my order. I say, excuse me, how long is it gonna take? And they're being snippy. And then another worker, a male worker, picks up my stuff, and he's just starting like he's doing it very slow. He's trying to piss me off. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let him do his thing. Then he starts looking at me like he wants to do the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I'm like, come on, man, you ain't tough. Just stop. And he's like eyeing me like give me that mean mug. I'm like, and I said, sir, is there a particular reason why you're staring at me like you want to beat me up? And the guy gets quiet, and everyone starts looking at me. Oh, sir, can you not raise your voice? This guy was looking at me in a very bad way. It's always a lady who always is the one interjecting, never the men. I wonder why.
Exactly. Yes.
So
Exactly.
I said
women always have to interject.
I said this in the most polite way. Ma'am, how would you feel if this gentleman was looking at you in a vicious way? I don't like that. And then she apologized. Why? Because I made her think instead of yelling at her.
No, you found a way for her to empathize with the other person.
Empathize, and
that's what you did.
I mean,
because she put herself in that position.
Yeah, and apparently she had a bit of some personal issues with the server, but it is what it is. And so since she realized, I said, you know what, sir, I don't want to waste your time. You have a bunch of customers who want their sandwich. You have a good rest of your day. Then the guy finally speaks up. Oh, you wasted my time. You want, and then you came at me. And I said, dude, I'm in my last straw, man. I was very polite to you. I do not want the sandwich. I have not paid for it, so I am technically not robbing the store. If you have a problem, come outside over here and and deck me, because that's the type of person I am. If you're a tough guy, and then so the person was like, "You have a good rest of your day." And I said, "Thought so," and I walked out. Then the security guard of the whole, "Excuse me, sir, you're being too." I'm walking out, man. You want to follow me? Go right ahead. And he's following me out the door. Okay. At the end of the day, common courtesy, man. If you have 50 sandwiches that you're making, and I got to be in the place in 5 minutes, you know what? Don't waste my time.
Exactly.
I know, like a lot of friends, dude. Like
At that point, just cook at home.
I have
That's what I would have done.
and they deal with bullshit all the time. But sometimes, don't be disrespectful to the customer.
I'd rather just cook at home. I don't want to get over no one's bullshit.
That's about it.
Hey,
Like I
can you
said,
guys hear me?
What's up,
Yeah.
Corona?
Can you guys
What's
hear
up,
me now?
Corona?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
man.
hear you.
So,
What's up, Corona?
Like I
That's
said,
why I'm chilling and smoking a doobie.
Yeah, there you go.
he's-
Well, clearly your mic's been smoking a doobie, but
You smoking? I'll light up just for you, man. I'm gonna light one up right now. Hold up.
I just white widow right here.
you should not show your face because we're on YouTube, Corona.
I mean, we're a Michael stream of all streams, though.
I know,
It's gonna happen on a Michael stream.
Oh man,
Oh wait, let me get a flashlight.
how you been, Corona?
Good, man.
Hey, listen, if I had my lighter right now, I'll stop playing.
Also, Corona. At the end of the day, all Bay Area sports teams are better than all those trashy LA teams.
Hell nah.
Oh man,
It's all about the Niners.
yeah. Now you have to
Yeah, you
shift to
play
the
tomorrow.
Warriors and the San Francisco Giants.
Nah, Lakers 5 in a row, baby. 5 in a row.
Oh, you talking about the faker? Because there's an F.
Nah.
Yeah, listen, he's celebrating a playing tournament right now. That's all. He's celebrating an in-season tournament. That's all it is.
Oh man.
It's all right.
Oh, if I hit the cam button, it's gonna show my face.
Hey, listen. They beat the Pelicans. That's why he's celebrating.
If they beat the Pelicans, that'll be so hilarious.
All right, we right there.
All right, let me try.
We in fourth now.
Got to get some of that.
Let me see you smoking or what? Can't see you.
Well, it works.
I just bought some white widow.
I'm about to smoke some sour diesel right now. Here we go.
You have to show yourself though.
But to light up the Nasta.
Hey, I would show it.
Or show the lighter Nasta. You don't have to show your.
Show the
Let me take a
doobie.
picture. Let me take a picture of it. Fuck it.
Oh wow, it's some guys.
Or just show the bong.
Some guys painted their
show your
bodies
bong?
with each person had a letter that says Georgia. Those people. That's commitment. Like you paint your whole body, and then you put a letter. Like I cannot do that. Like
I gotta
I'm
get
passionate-
edibles. I don't smoke anymore.
I'm not passionate. Like I will wear like the 49er gear, but I would not paint myself red and gold and put like number 4 and then a bunch of other.
I would wear the closest I'm doing is face paint. If I go to a game again, I'm doing face paint. That's the closest I will go.
I wouldn't even do that neither. Like that's a little bit too much commitment right there.
I'm a diehard fan, so I would definitely do it. But, yeah.
But power to them for who do it. You know. So after this week, after this week, a lot of teams are down to one more week of football before the conference championship games, and then the bowl series. You know, during the holidays, and then of course January, the college football playoffs.
I'm just keeping an eye on Cam Ward and Shador. That's it. But yeah.
No, it's Shador going to New York, man. He's your savior.
There it
More
is.
Cam Ward. Hey, listen, it's better than drafting Quinn Ewers and Carson Beck's trash ass.
Look, they're showing the next Eli Manning right there on my screen.
Yeah, there it is.
Hell yeah.
Arch Manning?
That's right.
Oh, dang.
Unfortunately, it won't be a person with a Manning name, but it's
We should try
Shador.
John Jay. John Jay, you should try some.
Hey, Corona, I told you I don't smoke or drink anything.
I know. I'm just fucking around with you.
Yeah, that's all right. Like I said, I'm not cool.
I take a
My
bong
friends
hit
tell me you're not cool.
If your life
Like
works
that,
better without,
I'm straight edge. I don't do anything.
yeah, it's not a moral thing. It's more if your life works better without it, great. My
I
life works
mean-
better with one part. I
To be
don't
honest,
drink at all.
I don't
Hey,
even
how do you
drink beer as much as I'm.
Sentinel, how old do you start smoking?
My first like
When did
real
you-
hit was like 15, but I didn't like
15?
smoke on a yeah,
started
but I
all-
didn't smoke
you-
on a consistent basis.
I started.
Like-
Oh,
all
you started. Oh, you
ahead,
started a year before me. You started a year before me. I started at 16 when I was smoking weed.
I started all drugs at 13 years old.
How do I edit my picture?
Also, that shit made me perform well academically. I won honor roll that
The only
that
drug I
semester
never
when I
tried-
started smoking.
Yeah,
The only
Yeah,
drug
Yeah,
I was-
when I
some
started
of the-
smoking that cannabis stuff,
It's
that shit
fucking
made me
heroin.
pass
I'll never do it.
honor
I
roll.
don't know.
the only problem sometimes is it can make your eyes a
And
little
also-
blurry.
Yeah, and that's why I switched to edibles now. I can't smoke as I used to because that shit fucked up my eye vision and made me lightheaded too much.
Yeah,
I kept vomiting too much and yeah, like nauseous and all. Then I couldn't start thinking.
Hey, when I'm on my phone, what I sound like?
And you sound normal.
sound real.
No, when I'm on my phone.
It's also no, you sound good. You don't sound like you're choppy like the other mic. But yeah, I was saying
That's what I'm talking about on the other on my phone. How did it like sound like
like it was static, like it was buffering back and forth.
It was like really bad. We couldn't understand you.
It looked like it was buffering.
What's the fucking matter with my phone, man?
Yeah.
I've been having I lost my keys.
Oh damn! No, I was
shit.
mentioning that's why I stopped smoking because the intake, reward system that goes into your mind when you're addicted to something, it
Yeah.
messed with my mind too much. I had to get off of it, so that's why I start smoking.
Yeah,
Oh, it's playing trick with your mind.
Yeah, and also the intake. Yeah, that shit fucked up too much, and the tolerance. I built too much of a tolerance. I took higher dosages. It could have ruined me over time. But yeah,
Glad you
Yeah.
knew what you were doing and you stopped. You know what I mean?
I didn't.
yeah, I got this stuff.
My doctor actually recommended it. Certain strains.
Man, I just take the
and-
edibles just to take a little bit off the edge. I just take the edibles.
You guys ever tried meth?
Nah.
No.
Mhm. So, even though I don't drink alcohol, I've had, the
I've
taste.
tried Percocets.
I've tasted alcohol before.
Worker says it's fucking bomb. They give me those in the fucking hospital.
I've
So-
always wanted to try those.
So I've had like the beers that
And
are
Oxy.
sold,
Yeah.
like at the stores. I've tried some wines. I've tried
Okay.
champagne. Is gross. I'm sorry. I don't know how people can
Champagne.
drink
Hell no, I was never a fan of champagne. I
that.
tried it in my.
Oh, people can drink that.
No, I did it
shit.
in my. I was doing it in my 8th grade banquet. I was drinking champagne from 13 years old, and that shit was nasty. In my 8th grade banquet,
Anyway, so
8th grade,
yeah,
that shit was nasty.
I will say this, and again, I'm not saying I'm going to drink white wine, but white wine had a better, more tolerable when you swallow it, because no matter what whatever
Never
that
tried my
left
wine.
kind of burns your throat.
Mhm.
So I'm like, fuck that. Yeah. So no, thank you. No, thank you.
I've tried wine. It's not my type. Rum's. I'd rather take rum over wine. That's just me though.
Like rum, like I smelled it. I'm like, dude, it has it smells like sugar. I took a swig of rum once. I'm like, well,
That shit
it's
fucks you up.
still alcohol, but it's like drinking alcoholic sugar, thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why pirates were always drunk, because like rum is that addicting with because sugar is addicting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know what channels this game on? Oh, ESPN?
I still
And
drink
also,
frozen
I'm a fa-
Cokes.
Yeah. Hey, listen, with Coke. No, I like mixing it with whiskey. That's what I like to do with mixers to put a little spice in it.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah!
I like mixing with my drinks. I'd rather drink that than beer.
Fun
That's
fact.
just me though.
Fun fact about mixing drinks. I know there's a little stereotype if you have a mixed drink. People are gonna make fun of your orientation. Mixed drinks have been around longer, and so like richie people have always had mixed drinks. Now because it's now almost accessible, anyone can drink a mixed drink.
No, my dad used to do it a lot with his
You know
Coors
how I
and
know this is
and
because
soda.
one of my classmates' fathers worked in the alcohol mixing thing for many years, and he made a good money, and so he would tell me now today, my bar, we get like certain people, with certain orientations who are like that, but before that, many people who were not like that used to drink mixed drinks. So now the guy's almost in his 70s now, retired, sold his bar, say screw this. His kids went to school, they're doing well. And
Yeah.
So like mixed drinks are now like,
No, I've drunk on stream before. That's
Like,
why I'm mentioning.
one
Literally.
one thing
Like a
that I
strawberry?
Yeah. I've drunk a
That's
bunch
a
of
mixed-
Smirnoff.
That's
I've drunk that,
So,
and I've drunk
what's
Coke
the-
mixed with Coke mixed with
Okay,
Fireball. But yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I used to drink Fireball all the time.
It goes well with soda. That's why it balances out. That's
Oh
just
my
me.
God.
I
Listen,
remember. Here's a story.
my go-to was Jägermeister. I drink a bottle every day. I'm talking
I
about
was
the big
I've
bottles.
tempted to try Jägermeister, but I'll give it a chance.
Don't.
No,
Oh, really?
Not Jackman.
YTC, you said a moment ago that when you were in eighth grade, you tried a champagne. I have a funnier story.
Really?
So
No.
there was a girl who had a birthday, and her mom brought the margarita mix.
Oh
Margarita.
wow. Okay.
And we had this like old school, like from the mainland in Manila.
Okay.
And she's like, "Are you giving alcohol to the children?" And they're like, "No, we're having the margarita mix, not the mix." And so we were drinking, and a lot of the parents were, "Oh, the kids are drinking alcohol," and then the women had to keep telling them, "We're drinking the margarita mix, the sugary crap." It was so hilarious, and so I had that. I'm like, "Dude, this is delicious."
Oh my god.
It's a slushy, basically.
And so
Yeah,
basically,
it's a sugared slushy.
so that's a funny story. But then accidentally, the daughter, it was her birthday, she made a little bit of a little cocktail for herself, and she actually drinks, and she gave it to her daughter. The daughter drank it because it was so sugary. She didn't even know the taste. But then she started to act so weird, and she's like, "Mom, why is everything spitting? Mom, I don't feel well." And then she started telling shit about the dad and all that shit. Oh my gosh, I gave my daughter alcohol. Oh crap!
Oh wow!
That girl's not watching this.
Oh yeah.
That's
Hey,
disgusting.
hey, listen.
Why
No, my
blame
first
the
experience. No, my first experience with was Henny. That was my first ever alcoholic drink. I was 13. I actually thought it was grape soda. From my dad.
What's Michael at? Is he asleep or what?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
No, it's halftime right now, but nah. 13 years old thinking that shit was grape soda. Like one of those crush sodas. That's crazy. It was actually a Sunkiss. Never mind.
Hey,
But yeah.
who's your college team on YTC?
Oklahoma.
Oh,
Hey, screw you. I heard you.
Yes, you are. Okay, whatever. That's enough. All right, back
no,
to
he's
the.
a USC fan.
USC? I'm not even near the region. That makes no sense.
What?
That makes no sense. He called me USC fan. I'm not even in California.
Well,
You're a Rutgers fan, right?
well,
Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah, workers.
you can root for Carcass's college because he's actually in Rutgers. That's what he talks
And
about a lot.
Spongy's
Wait,
college.
Kirkus, is that Rutgers?
Yeah, he basically
Hey, listen. I'm
Six
surprised I
months
didn't call
ago-
me a Princeton.
months
Good job.
Temple.
6
Listen,
months ago.
Kirkus, good job, kid. Get some
Yeah.
pussy.
Oh, definitely.
No, I don't have.
Of course
faith.
Of course, Mike would say that. No,
Don't.
you wouldn't. You
Michael
wouldn't.
Michael is
Jeez.
anti-pussy.
Do you really think he's gonna
He
get
doesn't
it
eat
after
fish.
Mike-
do you
Michael.
really think he? Hold on. Do you really think he's gonna get it after the way he's been acting towards me lately?
Michael, it could be Michael. It
He's
could
not.
be a troll
he's,
job.
You're acting like you're talking about like
You realize he might just be trolling job.
other
Everybody
women
knows that,
don't. Other women in his real life don't know his behavior.
Yeah, he could. He's a different person in real life. Probably. You never know.
Exactly.
He's
You're
and
assuming
even-
like everybody watches what you're doing, and then you're applying that logic to real life as if women already know he's up to something. Nobody
And
knows.
plus, come on, there's someone for everyone. I'm convinced at this point. There's no way he'll find someone. Watch.
That is true. Now, unfortunately, like they don't live right next to you.
Well, who would be the one for?
Plus, a lot of
butter?
women. Plus, a lot of women are down for hookup culture nowadays, especially in college. When I've been,
If I do, I'm only listen. That's why I'm only YTC is, and if I add Get On Kid on my close friend, they're like the only few people that I trust to know my personal life.
listen, I do the same thing too. Most I'm just gonna do is just us holding hands. I'm not showing her or my face on that regard. Hell no. Even on close friends.
Hey, John Jay,
I'm not-
you
Yep.
doing the game tomorrow?
No, but you saw my
Nah.
experiences in New York. That's just me with my. Yeah, I was.
Nah, I'm not
yeah,
doing the
together.
game tomorrow.
That's why I show my experience.
I wanted to do something, but for whatever the reason, I'm just not in the mood like
You should.
I was like 6 months ago. Where
What the Niners and what tomorrow's game? The Niners and Seahawks.
again, I lost the passion to like upload videos anymore. Like I'm like,
I don't blame you.
it's like
People do it anyways.
Are you
You
doing
know
that, YTC?
No, I'm doing the Bills and Chiefs, but I am gonna have it in the background. Yeah.
Oh,
For-
okay. Oh, I know you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm doing the Packers and Bears, and Michael
Well,
obviously doesn't.
You doing
If-
the Buffalo and the Niners, right?
Wait, what?
You doing the
Corona?
Buffalo and the Niners?
No, Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo. No, that's weeks from now. Yeah, Sunday night. It's weeks from now.
Hell yeah.
if I don't do anything between now and Thanksgiving, for sure, I'm doing the Corey Davis. Like that's the anniversary of the last game, and I do encourage. I know you want to do your 12-hour thing, but for Corey, just 1 year, make the sacrifice. You can do 8 hours, and we can still do 12 hours together and honor his name. Because again, like Corey told me, he considered you like a brother.
I know.
So I would just think about it, like like just for him, like because it's just.
I think we should do something for him. You know what I mean?
So we'll do the game. So the game will be on. We don't have to talk about the game, but we could talk about Corey's memories and all that stuff. Have fun like we always do, because Corey would have fun with us, and that's why I want to do that. So, yeah, think about it.
Listen, I won't be here on December 13th, unfortunately. The fucked up thing is, I bought concert tickets back in October, not knowing that unfortunately he died that day.
So I still need to talk to McNiner because Corey passed away December 3rd. So I don't know if he made a small mistake. And again, I don't want to be mean to him. That's why I want to talk to him in private, and maybe
Okay.
One day is December 3rd. I might be able to do something myself.
It's
Let me
I
see.
think it's Tuesday or Wednesday of December.
Okay,
Like,
hold on. I check it right now. Hold on.
yeah,
December
Oh, there's
3rd. It's on the Tuesday.
yeah, like I said,
Tuesday.
Oh, I can do some. I might do a hangout for that, just for that one occasion, maybe.
Mhm.
If it's Tuesday, December 3rd,
Exactly the anniversary. Mhm.
I'll be working
Yeah.
during the daytime. So if it's in the daytime, I'll miss
No,
it.
I'm doing it the night. No, we're doing it night
Perfect.
like I normally. I'll do something December 3rd then to honor him. The exact date.
That's right.
Mhm.
YTC. Oh yeah.
So
I'll do something
basically,
to make up.
this is
Yeah.
the fourth time. It could be the fourth time in BYU's history where they started 10-0. Now they're
No,
9-0 right now, and I think the game is tied. So we'll see if they can.
Damn, I wish I would have met Chloe at the game on Christmas, man. I would have been fucking.
The last stream he did. No, the last stream he did with me was the Commanders and Giants game last year. Yeah, I remember that. That was the last stream he popped on for me.
The reason why we all met, me, Beto, of course McNiner, the reason because McNiner was out here, and Brian.
Yeah.
We all went to a Richmond nearby Berkeley, a little wonderful spot that made like some good pancakes and breakfast stuff. And
Yeah.
Corey said it was one of his favorites. And Corey, I was expecting to pay for my own meal, and Corey was like, Jay, you're not paying for it." I said, "Are you sure?" "I'm sure." "Are you 100% sure, man? I don't want to take your money."
Yeah.
I was like, I
I'm
have to
thinking of.
go back, and I never got the chance to do it.
Mhm.
Don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad.
I might.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
trying to
feel
do this
bad, man.
ambitious project. I might go to my old hangouts to get compilations. Probably Corey will be in them.
He loved
What
it,
would
man.
Corey want you to do? Pay it forward, right?
Nah,
Pay it
didn't want
forward.
the money back. Corey didn't want the money
No,
back. I
no,
don't-
Corey would have wanted that actually. Pay it forward. He was a kind soul.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And when
So
John
you
did,
can
he
you can
said-
still honor Corey by, you know,
Living up to his example, and that's why my
Right.
life got better after I lived to it.
Hey, John Jay, what did he tell you when I was going to the game and we were gonna meet up?
Like I told you a lot. He wanted to meet you and your wife. He really wanted to meet because you told him that he's like, "Oh, I want to meet his Jay. I want to meet his wife."
I would have loved to meet Corey if I went to the West Coast, but yeah, and you guys.
Man, I would have had a fucking blast if I would have met Corey at the game, man.
I know, like he also wanted to buy you food because he said that he wanted to. With all due respect, I don't want to get in Corey's like private stuff, but for Corey to
Yeah.
be willing to pay for people's stuff.
Now I don't. My wife won't. My wife won't want to do that. You know what I mean? She won't.
Corey's Corey. Like I tried, and he did not want me to pay.
Yeah.
I tried to slip it. No, John.
I know what you're saying, but my wife's the same way, like how you are too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn, I wish I would have met him, man.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
look
a lot
at
of
his,
people.
I look at his that thing that paper that book. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got him every day in my fridge, literally.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
through
look
that
at
cup.
it too. He's on my right there on the wall with my other family.
Always in my memory.
Hola.
Always,
Como estás?
always in my memory.
Can't believe I can't believe TRL's Arizona State College is 8-2.
Yeah, they're actually good. That's
Nah.
surprising.
I don't think they're in the top 12 to qualify, but I don't know what bowl game they're going to get. I think they'll get a good one. I think
Hey,
they'll get a good
do we play in the morning or we play afternoon?
in the afternoon.
No, it's afternoon West Coast time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
I'm
Screw it. I'm gonna do I'll do the post game show for an hour before the start of the Sunday night game. I'll do that.
Oh,
Now tomorrow, I just found out that I won't be on the morning streams because I have
Yeah.
to go
yeah, I'm doing Packers. I'm only doing Packers and Bears. You're not missing much.
last obligation. Apparently, the people who came by my house today were and one of my high school friends who is back with his dad. Well, actually, his dad still, but he's back visiting his family. He wants to see me because it's been like 10 years since I've seen him.
Yeah,
That's all right. Hell yeah. That's cool. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
we're doing Bears and Packers, and then we got Chiefs and Bills.
And one of my one of the kids I coached when I was like in high school, just around after I graduated, he's also in town with his family. So a lot of people are in town that I know.
Oh yeah, I'm only doing 2 games next week. Okay,
And
yeah,
the
just
only thing I can think about is probably Thanksgiving, but I have these people, so there has to be something right. And of course, earlier.
oh yeah,
today,
I'm doing.
earlier
Oh
today.
no, Packers next week. Okay,
Earlier
Hey,
today.
YTC.
yeah,
I was gonna say, how's your mom feeling, man?
much better now. It's been weeks, but yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I was like,
John.
and then also a work mentor, like someone who mentored me to become what I am, stopped by my house, and man, the years are catching up to all of us. Like, yeah, he's been retired now for 5 years, so he's enjoying retirement. He thought, I'm gonna hate retirement. He enjoys retirement.
Well, we're about to crack 5 years, so 2025 coming up.
So he's doing good. His family's doing great. Oh,
All right, I'm rooting for BYU because they just showed that
I'm just writing the
quarterback
tags for now. Right now for tomorrow's games.
Retzlaff. We have a Jewish quarterback at a Mormon university. This is a big thing for the Jews because we're known not being good at like sports.
That's crazy.
I don't like a lot of people.
Unless you want to count Howie Roseman as a GM, but yeah.
A lot of people get this misconception, and this is the reason why, like, not all universities are like scumbags. Smaller, tinier universities are like, more down to earth. Never go to the big ones. They're all snobby. Go to the smaller one. BYU is a good example because Utah, of course, they're the powerhouse of the state. BYU is always forgotten.
I almost went to Sutton Hall, but yeah.
So many different people from so many backgrounds are going to a Mormon university. And I have a true story that I'm going to get very personal. This is a real personal story of my life. My pops worked at the airport for many years. At the time, there was a thing called the Marriott, the hotel. The owners of the time were some guys from, BYU, and, they were able to, own it, and they partner with with the airport. So they are like down to earth people, but they would always tell stories. Oh, we had people from the country of Africa who were like, those international students. We had like non-Mormons, who got, they had so much diversity. And so Mormon people, what I know, not everyone, are kind of down to earth people, and they're not afraid to take their suits off and work with the working man because I seen it. That guy now is almost in his 80s, but when I was a little kid going to the airport, the SFO airport, this dude would take off his suit, roll up his sleeves and his expensive shoes, and help bring in the stuff. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. Maybe the guy had just a high work ethic. So, yeah, good stories.
Oh yeah, you guys play the Packers next week. I'm just looking at the tags for next week.
You know what? I might do a Terror Dome. I might write a book about my life. Not now, but maybe when I get much older.
When I'm in my 60s, I'll write a memoir before
I'm gonna write a book. It's called John Jay and All the Bad Stuff He Did.
I'll just write down a memoir and call it a day. That's
I
it.
actually
Just a memoir.
I actually started a book at the height of my drinking, and it's just journals, and I found it the other day going through storage, and I have it. I'm reading it currently to see if I.
Hey, you guys know who DJ Quick is?
Who's Quickest?
You know DJ Quick, the rapper?
I don't know him.
Probably from Los Angeles.
My brother's at the concert right now. Yeah, my brother's at the concert right now. DJ Quick. You guys know DJ Quick?
That's my Jewish quarterback.
No, DJ Quick. And my brother's at the concert right now.
No, they got. Look at this throw though.
Oh, y'all are watching the same game?
Yeah,
we're
watching.
I know you. Listen, I know you are, John, but I didn't know Sentinel and YTC were.
Well, that's how I knew the quarterback was Jewish.
Yes.
I didn't even know until you guys told me there was a Jewish quarterback. I'm not even watching.
YTC, you know DJ Quick, right?
No,
DJ
we
who?
don't know this rapper. We're sorry.
DJ Crip. DJ
We don't
Crip.
know, buddy.
Yeah, DJ Quick.
Oh man.
Crick or Crip?
Yeah, Quick.
Well, you stupid morons. How, they could have had many opportunities to put BYU.
DJ Quick. DJ Quick. Like quick. Like quick.
Oh, Quick.
Man.
Oh, DJ Quick.
Yeah.
David Marvin Blake, better known as stage name DJ Quick or the Quickster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's from It's a rapper from Compton. Yeah.
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 He's over there in
I'm just googling it right now.
It's badass. It was live right
See,
now.
like, if a rapper is not mainstream enough, or they're not in the local area, I don't know a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
So
I only know a few New York rappers. Obviously, yeah, I know the undergrounds too a little bit.
What's up with Fat Joe? That fool's fucking.
Fat Joe is still relevant. I thought he was done.
That fool's fucking.
No, they just he just goes to the. No, he just goes to the World Series or the Knicks games. That's all I regularly get into.
That shit was whack.
Oh, that's because of the dot. Yeah, Kike Hernandez called him out. Oh, wow. That's why.
Yeah.
Kike.
I hope he comes back. I hope. I don't know. It's a battle right now for Soto or
and of course, South Bronx. Of course, he's from the South Bronx, but yeah.
And the other guy.
That's where the Yankees play, but yeah.
That guy who won the home run.
There's a rapper who I think in the 80s and 90s who was very popular, and now he does a cop show. LL Cool J.
Yeah, I did. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
J Cool J.
Yep.
You guys know who Mac 10 is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mac 10. Dun-dun. Mac 10.
Oh, I forgot that.
Hey, hopefully the Niners win tomorrow. Okay, I got another $50 for a Seahawk. Hey.
I forgot BYU has a television network called BYU TV. They're known for like this weird, like polite comedy called Studio C. I watch it. It's not Saturday Night Live, but it's kind of hilarious. I think it's more catered to like families and friends, like kids and stuff. My favorite one is that soccer player that gets secondly hit in the face again and again and again. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's crazy. Surprised fucking Spoogie's not here.
Yeah, I'm shocked. Last night he wasn't on.
His 76ers got their asses kicked, probably.
He was here. He was here in the morning, and then after that, does he have a life now? Is like Spongy doing things now?
I hope so.
He's probably having. He's trying to talk to ladies, probably.
Well, he turned 14 now, so he's finally a teenager. Hopefully,
maybe it'll kick in.
Yep, right.
Maybe Carcass is a late bloomer, and it'll kick in eventually.
Actually, Carcass was.
Carcass has 18.
Carcass was a good kid when I met him. Like he was very serious with his channel, like we all that stuff. And then I introduced him to this community, and Carcass just went off the rails. So it's technically my fault. He's like this.
Yeah, mostly Michael though. Yeah, mostly Michael.
What happened to him, John?
He became a Michael simp now.
He started hanging out with us, and then he started just to be a bit of a dick. And I don't know what happened between him and Michael, which that rivalry continues going back and forth, but is what it is.
Apparently, it all started for a crusty sock, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know.
No.
Whatever joke that was.
That's what it is.
Did CG help instigate it?
CG doesn't even pop around anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he's alright.
He does his own thing on TikTok. He's on TikTok apparently.
Yeah, he's on TikTok.
Trying to
get. He people know too much about him now.
I don't want to be like a snitch, but one thing I've tried to tell him is that people don't hate you. You make people want to, and they don't want to. There's a difference. Okay, because I remember when you told me, because apparently like on a Discord he was like bitching and moaning, CEO had to put him in his place.
That's why he left the
Hey,
Discord. But yeah,
hey,
And
your
the
team
thing-
is the Red Wings, right? YTC.
no, it's the Rangers.
Oh, the Rangers.
And he's a good example of this. Oh, I'm a victim mentality. Like, he's a good example, good definition. I've tried to, but whatever, and is what it
Really?
is.
Clear the Kraken tomorrow. But yeah.
Why does he have a victim's mentality?
Because like he thinks that like he and again, I don't want to gossip, but like he says that he made a lot of people, which 100%
Made a lot of people.
Yeah.
When I first met him, he was barely even cracking 1,000 subscribers.
Even when people had a problem with him, and I did stuff with him, and that's one main reason why a lot of Niner people do not like me, because you took it. I wasn't taking his side. He was the only person that wanted to do stuff with me. But one day he crossed the line. There's a thing called before the Hardcore Sports Network. It was called that Raider dude who apparently lives on the East Coast, and he had a network where Jay in the Bay, who I know you guys don't know Jay in the Bay, but they had a network where they brought in 32 fans doing, the podcasting, and he wanted to be part of that really, really badly. And so apparently the guy helped him out, did everything, but apparently he pissed off that apparently CEO of that company or whatever, and he got booted out. Before that, I helped him out with a logo, and apparently when he got into the network, he didn't tell me he was using it for that service to make merch. And so at that point, I had to go off on him.
Yep.
The difference is that, I continued to talk to him even after he did that to me. Then he stole one of my videos where I got a copyright notification. This channel is using your video. And so I let him know, but it doesn't matter. Apparently, when someone using your stuff, YouTube's going to copyright it because apparently that's my content. So he got mad at me. I said, I didn't copyright you. I tried to tell you, man. And so things like that. And then at the end of the day, I said, you know what, man? With all due respect, dude, I know people don't like you. I don't hate you, but I'm just going to do my thing. Whatever you want to do, I'm going to support you, but I think you should do your thing. And at the end of the day, he went his separate ways. He has no ill will against me. I don't have any ill will against him. I actually feel bad for the dude. Let me be honest. I feel bad for the guy. Is that no one likes him, and he has a pariah. But
he's too.
He's
kind of too. He's too buttery to notice that. He says dumb shit at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He can't. Basically,
CG
can't read a
bully.
fucking room. He can't read a fucking room.
He can't read a room.
Yeah.
And and I heard CG talk shit behind my back. CG, if you're listening,
CG talks shit behind everybody's back.
Yeah, because if he could,
listen,
Michael,
he's a snake. It's okay.
Hey, listen,
I don't hate
if
him.
He could talk, listen, if he could talk bad about anyone, you can only imagine he'll talk bad about you at some point if he does it to you.
Listen, and
Exactly.
listen, Sentinel knows this. Do you want to know how many bullets I took for CG? A lot. From the TTC. Sentinel knows this.
Wait, when did you work with CG Bully?
It was around 2021. Yeah, 2021. I took.
I remember you working with Master at work, but
I
not CG Bully.
Me and you used to get into arguments about CG. I remember
that's so long ago. I don't recall, to be honest. Like
I recall it. I have a long memory.
See,
I don't remember this part of the TTC. I left a long time ago.
Well, the thing is like I've trained myself to completely go back to like real life mode when I step away from the social media, because it's just two different things, and I guess either you took it too seriously or I assumed something else. But at the end of the day, when I logged off, I was just like, okay, clean slate. I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And yes, he was the one that sent me information on Nate Hawk to send to Master at work.
Like I say this to you as a joke. You guys knew a lot of people before you guys met me.
Oh yeah, and the
No, there's quite a
the
history here.
Started when I was
Judah
14. Actually, I was young in YouTube when I started going on TTC. I was 14, so yeah, it goes back.
and
Yeah,
now that CG has done some shit, I have to tell
that's
you
11
guys,
years past
I,
me.
I,
But yeah,
I have to tell you guys this. Those pictures that you saw of Judah, guess where I got that from? CG.
CG. I figured.
I don't even know what the pictures
Hey,
are
listen, if you
showing,
could,
bro.
if you could dox him, he can only do the same thing to you if you put him on the wrong side. If
Oh,
that's the case.
pictures of his. Oh, yeah.
11-0.
Well, it's
He'll
pretty
do it to you
easy
if you get
to.
on this wrong side. But yeah,
That's the fucked up thing about today. It's like it's pretty easy to dox anybody because they have these things called background checks and information websites that you can pay to find people. That,
yeah.
see, that's the thing. That's why
people
you
have too much
really
time in
don't
their
want to
hands.
use your real name. Just don't show your face.
Yeah, and that's
You know.
why YTC is an alias now. But yeah,
Well,
along with the other names.
when I started YouTube, like I wasn't doing the trash talk there. I actually wanted to give my opinion about the football team. And so there was a guy called the Beast Rider. Apparently, the dude is from San Francisco. He's a part-time bodybuilder, so like he's a Chinese man with big arms. And so apparently he, has been honest. He goes where so basically the Niners, the reporters that hired him told him to cover the Niners. So he covered the Harbaugh situation and the Kaepernick, yada yada. And so I met him and he helped me out a little bit. He was showing me the ropes, all that stuff. But eventually, I don't know what happened. He had to move to Las Vegas. And then apparently he wasn't working. So one of the Raiders reporters that are now out there, hired him. So he does that stuff. So he's not even on YouTube no more.
Oh, that
And-
sucks. That'd be
so-
like the worst job to have.
Yeah,
Having to
but
report for the Raiders if you're a 49er fan.
but like he said, he's a working man. He's got to plus even what he does, he doesn't get paid like super rich money. So he's got to do what he has to do to survive. And so at the end of the day, and so because the stuff that he taught me, I did that. Basically, my niche was talking to Niners, reading the chat, answering the questions, all that stuff. So that's how I did my thing. But then it got a little bit difficult after a while because I was watching other YouTubers, and I'm like, and then I learned over time, and eventually I try to be nice with everyone, validate everybody's opinion, but that was just pissing me off. And then a lot of people stopped watching my stuff, and then I had a little bit of an argument. Guess where? On CG's channel. And so a lot of people looked at me kind of stupid, and so I learned, you know what? I'm not gonna be that trash talker. Like I don't know, and I don't even know these people. And so over time,
He tried to get you. He tried to do a trash talk battle with you.
I wasn't with trash talk about. Basically, I was having a lot of arguments with like people who did not like Jimmy Garoppolo, and I was just trying to be like smart and reasonable. There was a dude who, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna even say his name, but the point of the matter is, he pissed
tell
me
me.
off so much.
Let me know. I might know him.
You can put it in the private chat, John, if you don't want
I'm
to
just
say
John.
it out
I'm just
loud.
kidding.
There's a lot of
I'm
listen. There's a lot of clowns we know from
Okay,
back in the day. So
Again,
yeah.
I'm done with all this bullshit. I learned my lesson. I wasted 3.5 years. I could have been doing something more productive. But the point of the matter is
Yeah.
what I don't regret, what I do not regret, is building real relationships.
Yeah, I only regret not having fun more. That's the only thing I regret, not
And-
having more fun.
And
Yeah.
Corey, rest in peace. My Niner brother.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because of me, Corey said, because of me, the strength that he did not have because he was sick. I didn't know he was really, really like that level, but
Yeah.
he had the power to put videos, and he did not care, and he brought people in. And so I started to do what Corey did. And so because of Corey put my level head back to normal, and knowing that he was there watching my stuff is all I didn't care about anyone else. No disrespect, but because he was there, he made me. Now
Yeah.
he left, that will is gone because a lot of people don't like me no more, and I'm glad they don't like me because
I mean, I really pop on the Wednesday show, but yeah, that's just keep.
I'm like, you know what? I'll let the content creators do that stuff because they're building their little brand on YouTube. They're getting their sponsors. You know, they created something. At the end of the day, I will always rep their hard work that they're doing. But at the end of the day, that's not me. That is not me. And I'm good with it. I grew a YouTube channel. Never thought to over 2,000 people. Never thought that. But all I want to do is be a sports fan, have fun, have conversations with people. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be like a reporter. I don't want to be a beat. No, I just want to have fun. That's what I want to do. And that's the thing I don't regret. That's the thing I don't regret.
Sure. If the Lord gave me a second chance, I'd do it all over again. I'd even double down.
YTC, Get On Kid, Michael, I bet you when you guys are not streaming, you guys have great characters. And I just think that you guys just love goofing around on the internet. I think you guys are
because this is my outlet. This is my only outlet to do all this.
So, I'm the same. People think it's a look. I'm the same person when I'm on
I couldn't believe it.
camera.
I believe it.
And I'm the same person off camera.
Oh, we're not saying you're lying, Michael. Especially the DMs you sent
I believe
me.
it. Yeah, we believe you. We believe you're being sincere.
Michael, you know how many screenshots Get On Kid sends me of you sending him weird shit? Yeah, I can believe that, all right?
You sure?
YTC, listen, I had to see that it was a video.
Listen, you're sending me nasty videos of saying if I have to watch it, now you have to suffer with me.
Oh my gosh!
Like you wouldn't if the shoe was
I'm not
on
the
the
one
other
following those shits or not having this shit recommended on my feed.
Dude, you sent me Diddy go away.
Yeah, just to get back at you with that other crappy video.
Listen, if I have to suffer and see that Theodore shit, you have to see it too.
That shit was pale by comparison, anyways.
Oh my gosh!
This is
remember, Butters. Remember that time when Fist beat you in that Madden 100-0?
Oh my god! And his Fist show just. No, remember when Awesome Kid went on stream?
Fist going to Awesome Kid.
No, Michael owned Awesome Kid for some reason. We were rooting for Awesome Kid.
I forgot about that Sentinel. That was so buried in my mind for.
I remember I remember CO versus TRL though. Mister, I was taking reconnaissance ass fucking.
I was taking reconnaissance. I remember that stream.
CO got it handed material.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Jeez. I don't like earlier. Yeah, earlier when I was doing, I was a little bit more confrontational. I've actually learned to understand you guys very well because, again, you guys don't live where I live. You know, my humor, certain things, but it's taken a while. And YTC will tell that situation when I crossed the line. I crossed the line and I went at him. Okay, I went at him, but we were able to make up and fix this like real adults. Real adults. And I have regretted that situation, man. And so I will always, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, now I'm not going to use the situation that happened that I don't want to talk about. But, yeah, I should have left. Like I should have clicked that leave button. You know, that's one thing.
That's a distant memory.
And also, I still feel awful for snapping at RJ that way, but he did block me and didn't want to talk to me, and you guys were kind of piling on, so I lost my composure. But at the end of the day, we fixed everything. We fixed everything.
Either way, though, I don't regret none of this. I just regret not partying enough. Just celebrating, looking back at it.
I will say this: losing to the Rams in the NFC, the way that I don't care how relaxed you are, that will piss the fuck out of you.
I fucking lost.
Okay. Let me show you something that's going to piss off a lot of Rams fans. I'm going to send you something.
The Eagles in the fucking divisional round 2 years ago, but yeah, I was keeping my composure. in that stream you guys did. When we were doing the Giants and Eagles.
YTC,
We got blown out. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys
was
something
a
right
Giant
now.
before he was Ramstein, brother.
Yeah, I remember that. Crap. How do you get fucking 4 rings? The Rams have 4 rings apparently, or 6, whatever it is.
That's Rudy's
He
logic.
said he
still
had
don't-
like, he
That
said they
is
had
really
like
dumb logic.
9 rings. 10.
9 rings? Now he says 9 rings. Oh my-
Wait, now he said 9 rings?
9
Where
rings.
does his math go? Where does his math go?
Oh man. That's the reason why I stopped,
Unless
going to Rudy's channel. Like the idiotic
9 rings.
things to say.
Unless he's talking about 9 married women he saw at the Rams parade. The only ones that showed up.
Nah, he had like 9
That's all I can think.
ring pops.
9 ring pops.
I got questions. I got
Sorry,
questions.
Pops.
Can you put me on the big screen, Michael? I got questions for Rams fans.
Yeah.
Can you big screen me?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Why is Diddy wearing repping the LA Rams?
oh,
Uh-oh.
Go figure. He
Why
got
is
it.
the Diddler repping the LA Rams?
Because he's
Please answer
Diddler,
that.
that's wild. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Go figure. He got
What's
arrested.
for the Rams, though?
Yeah.
What's y'all?
What's up, Tiro?
But now I'm glad he got arrested. Fucking for ruining that team.
Yeah, guys, they got him too. They fucked him up.
I mean, that's the majority of Hollywood you're talking about, Tiro, because it's all
Yeah,
celebrity
man,
endorsed
I'll
at that point.
True.
The Rams. Their only fans are celebrity
Not much.
endorsers.
Yeah, but not much. I'm just playing Call of Duty. I was playing 2K with RJ and Brandon earlier, and we were cooking. So
Cooking? Oh, no, it's a
Oh, yeah.
squad. I thought you were cooking. No, never mind. Of
Brandon?
course you picked Brent. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, Undisputed. Crash on from Fist Community. Undisputed.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant somebody. I thought you meant Brandon.
No, it's Undisputed. No, that's it. No, Undisputed, yeah.
Okay.
Brandon, no. No, we still talking, though. Yeah. You better run, yeah. No, the other Giants fan, but yeah. Yeah, we were doing the commentary for one season. I remember that was my favorite year doing the commentary out of the 4 years I've been doing. That was my favorite year calling games. Especially because I got to troll Michael and CO in 1 year. But now stop. And a certain Jaguars fan.
Jagging off.
Yeah. He thought he was going to run my pockets.
Jaguars fan.
He thought he was going to run my pockets, and I ran his pockets. Me and RJ ran his pockets.
Oh yeah, that's right. How much you come up?
No, $20 a piece. That's all. We went small, but still. Plus the money I got from Michael, and then I got the Troll CEO that 1 year in 20.
Yo, hell yeah.
We played the Ravens this year, but with the late scoring, we're probably going to get beaten anyways, so I'm not doing any bets. But next year we do play the NFC North, so we'll see. Games in Chicago this year, I guess. Next year, yeah.
I can't wait till we play the Bears. That's gonna be
yeah.
hilarious.
No, I'm doing that stream. But no, next year we're playing the Bears in Chicago. We got the Packers and Vikings coming
Okay,
to
hold
MetLife next year.
Hold on. I have to ask this question. Michael, because you are no longer watching the team or whatever the hell you're doing, because everyone is that bet done? Like, is it gone now because you don't care no more?
What you that if somehow the Bears beat you, you have to acknowledge your love of capybaras.
Yeah, so because you don't care no more.
He's on the Bears.
Does that mean that bet is like no longer there no more? Because again,
No,
you
it's
don't.
still there. It's still there, Sanjay.
No, I'm asking Michael.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh my
Even it's kind of a lose because if the team loses, you get to troll me, but if the team wins, I can't. It's not like.
No, you have to make a video. You and McKnight made.
Come on, Mike. And secondly,
I think any bets honored before the season or before the game should be honored regardless.
Sadly,
of
and
record.
plus, I'm still doing the bet with YTC that if the Bears beat the Packers one time, that I'll get a Caleb jersey. That's the bet.
Wow. No, you're gonna pull up with a. No, I think you're gonna pull up with a.
I
Caleb
said
jersey.
I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word.
I'll keep it simple, man. I'll keep it simple.
Hey, what's the passing? Go ahead, John.
If the Niners lose, I will acknowledge that stupid pig rat.
Bro.
Now,
Hey, listen, I'll do the same if the Bears fucking don't win tomorrow, then I'll do the same thing, I guess. For my loss.
I am hoping that we beat the Bears because the way our season's been going right now, it's still like a toss-up. So
I still want to beat the Bears because we humiliated ourselves. Justin Fields.
Oh, that Trey Lance game, that fucking BS.
That fucking monsoon game. That was the most embarrassing shit.
You mean the Pong game?
Judah went off on Eric Crocker. He was hilarious, but it was just annoying because when Judah gets going and he's like, "You 40 whiners," and all the little corny little shit he says, it's just for some reason it just gets like more irritating. For some reason, he knows how to like amp it up.
Fucking yeah, he's a yapper. That's all that is.
So
yeah,
I remember that stream on Eric Crocker. It's probably difficult to find right now, but Crocker did his burpees or whatever the hell he was doing. But there was a guy called Jesse Naylor who was in the chat, and he was telling Eric Crocker, you need to kick him out because he's crossing the line, and he's using certain slurs that Jesse Naylor doesn't like." And so someone told me that he's very openly religious. Personally, I really don't know why people know these people very personally. But the point is, I was like, and then he popped on, and he's like, "Eric Crocker, I like you, but that dude, he crossed the line. Eric Crocker, the stuff he was saying, I don't believe it, Eric Crocker." And then Eric Crocker told him, "Well, I had a bet with him. He said some things I did not like, but because I had a bet, now I did not know he was going to go off the script, and it really pissed off people. And people started to go in there. They're like, man, this guy needs to be banned from YouTube. The stuff he said, all that stuff."
YTC, I'll do you one better. If you want to go deeper, if the Bears sweep the Packers, I'll not only pull up with a Caleb jersey, I'll paint my fingernails.
No, forget the finger. No, I don't need to see that. Just the jersey.
We're trying to get you out of the feminine phase. We're trying to get we want to see you like become more grow.
No, the Caleb jersey is good enough.
You know that's not gonna happen.
What you got to do when you lose is you got to shave your head and your eyebrows.
No, because
complete egghead.
So basically, you want Michael to be a complete dickhead? No, stop.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Michael, I make a bet
That's a little
with
bit
you.
too far.
Bears and Packers, the first game. I don't know where is it at.
It's at Soldier Field,
Chicago.
If you lose, you have to shave your head.
Nah, I'm not. I only have a bet if we win that I would get the Caleb jersey.
Hey, how many?
All right. What would you say to like a?
I mean, that bet would hurt me more.
Would you eat a can of dog food? Would you eat a can of dog food?
Hey, what's the passing touchdowns right now, Michael?
Caleb has 9, and I think Brock Purdy has 11. I think he has.
Brock Purdy has 12.
Oh, he's beating him by 4. Okay, he's got it.
So the bet could be.
As long as Purdy doesn't get hurt, he's fine.
If Brock Purdy has more than 2, whichever quarterback has more than 1 passing touchdown in that game.
Whoever has more passing touchdowns the whole season wins the bet.
Yeah, but that's a season bet. We're talking about a game bet, David. Like for one day.
My bad.
Yeah.
How would you rank that?
No.
What if they have the same? Hey, listen, if you go with passing TDs, but after that, you would have to also rank completion percentage, quarterback rating, like interception.
Yep, I'm glad you brought it up. If there are no passing touchdowns, the bet is neutralized. It's negated. you know,
Or you want
they
to go
have
fantasy points?
Somebody has to at least throw a passing touchdown
Stop
for the bet to be.
Yeah,
superior.
I know for sure. But also the tiebreaker should be fantasy points or those other criteria I mentioned.
Touchdown, Kansas.
Yep.
I would also calculate fantasy points, but yeah.
They botched the punt like idiots, and then they scored.
Calculate. No, I'm writing the text for the game right now for tomorrow.
Stuck URL. Didn't see you there.
But
Yeah, I'm writing the text for tomorrow. But yeah, currently.
Yeah,
not.
back
And
to
I'll-
the Cardinals. Yeah.
Aaron, stop
I
camping my house like a bunch of pussies.
I'm doing that in a few weeks. No, next week I'm doing the Vikings game first. Time. I'm only doing 2 games next week because obviously the Thanksgiving slot I'm doing next Sunday. Yeah, next Thursday. Yeah, just sticking to 2 on next Sunday, and then just do the Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Once
how many
I'm
games-
able to save
many
up
games are
enough money,
3. They're standard.
once I'm able to save up
Same
enough
team-
money during the
same teams,
holidays,
Cowboys, Lions, and Green Bay.
No, it's Lions and Bears, Giants and Cowboys, and then Packers. It's Miami, I think, as well.
No, Dallas always and Lions always in Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they're always there.
like the only time I do it knowing that the Lions are going to lose is for Thanksgiving, so like they can have like a little something to root for, and they lose.
No, but they're good this year though, so we'll see.
So
They always lose
How about-
on things.
how
They
about
always
this?
lose. They
Oh
always
yeah,
lose
Packers
on
and
things.
Miami. I also Packers and
Michael.
Miami. But yeah.
Michael, how about this? If we beat the Bears, you have to get on camera and do the Trump dance while singing YMCA.
Wow, that's
AFC.
that's overkill.
wow.
That's the Yankees team
What
for
would
the
you want in
7th inning stretch.
return?
The Yankees do that every time in the 7th inning.
Well, I already have a bet with John, so he'll acknowledge. But it's John. If John agrees to it, then I will put it up. Then the bet's good.
Yeah, make it official, John.
Dude, I already told you, man, like that I have to support that stupid pig rat. So
But what do I have to do just in case if your Niners win?
let's see. So McNiner has you doing a video. Corona, what do you have him doing?
Yeah, Mike, you're having so many.
Let me see.
Bro, Michael, why you bother?
We don't even have we and Corona didn't even have a bet for
Bro,
that
Michael,
game.
Yo,
wait, hold up, Michael. Why are you even bother? The Niners are gonna kick your ass. Like, why even bother?
And secondly, even if you do bother, you don't have confidence in your team this week. Not to mention, he doesn't have confidence in his team this week against the Packers.
You know what should we do? We should make him
Crack an egg, now stop. He didn't do that.
put a whipped cream and pie and
What? So you can pull a squabble?
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I think I'd rather just do the Trump dance.
Okay, so
Of course you would.
if the Niners win, because you and I have a bet, I made the deal. You have to acknowledge that Tyson Bagent is better than Justin Fields. A video.
Oh,
Yes.
That's humiliating.
That's the best.
That's humiliating
Tyson
because
Bagent.
there's another person who you do not lose
Judah.
the first and that's a
And you have to break down and explain why exactly Tyson Bagent.
Fine,
is the better quarterback.
Fine.
I
Well,
was
you have to
wrong. I was wrong. Jason
Acknowledge
Bagent-
Tyson Bagent's the real QB too, than fucking Justin.
He's the right quarterback for the Bears. That's why Justin left.
For a 10-win quarterback.
If I have to have a stupid pig rat, I'm gonna make it also tough on you.
Capybara.
Don't worry, we got this game.
John, we all know deep down, in the end, you still will love capybaras.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Those big rats.
Nope. Nope.
Hey, listen,
Fucking price.
I feel like we gotta feed those pig rats to a jaguar or some shit, or fucking feed it to orcas in the ocean. That's the torture, Michael. Or put it in the cage with.
look at
put it
this.
in the cage with piranhas. That'd be
Look
worse.
Listen, look at this picture and tell me this does not look like Spongy saying "whoop-de-doo."
Whoop-de-doo! Yeah, that
Oh
does.
hell yeah!
Whoop-de-doo!
Anyway,
Oh, speaking of Spongy,
damn.
We spoke his into existence.
Hey, buddy!
What's up, Sponge?
I've been listening the whole time.
Good.
Spongy,
That's the whole
Start.
point, dingus. That's the whole
Spongy.
point.
Listening
where have
since
you
the
been,
start.
buddy? Have you been touching grass?
And Sponge.
Phone with
That's
my
the
friends.
whole point, Sponge. That's the
I
whole
know.
point. We want you
I know
to
that's
hear
the
it.
whole point.
We want you to hear it.
Jay talking about me and Cardcast.
You mean you're a partner in crime? Or maybe with benefits? But go ahead.
Okay.
friends with benefits. They're friends with benefits.
Michael,
Wow,
just
that's
like
messed
you and
up.
your- Just like you and your cousin.
That's messed up.
No, I want more practical partner benefits.
That's messed up.
That's his current partner. That's his current partner.
Damn.
Yeah, watch Cardcast pop up. They're inseparable. Come on now.
Batman and Robin.
I thought they
Oh,
were.
no.
Nah, don't do Batman and Robin like that.
No,
I
that's
thought they were Bird and
no,
Ernie.
no,
Bert and
fucking
Ernie.
no, Merman and Barnacle Boy. Nah, stop. Some random shit like that.
The washed up versions. Let's be Pacific.
Damn.
Butters.
Yeah, Merman and Barnacle Boy. Damn.
So Spongy,
EC one and where you hiding?
looking
Oh wow.
a little curious.
No, Felipe and Bryant. Now stop.
Oh shit!
John
but
just
if
tried
I-
to ask me a question.
Oh, but if I bring up EDP, Spongy thinks I have an obsession with him.
I didn't even say his name. I said his government name, Bryant. His real before
John's
changed.
asking me a
Or
question.
Dayon, whatever you want to go. Or
Yes,
Dayon.
everybody. I asked Spongy a
Asking me
question. Where have you been?
I've been on the phone with my friends.
Oh, so he was
Something
touching
Michael
grass.
doesn't have.
Spongy has Spongy. You have friends? Impossible.
I was just
Damn.
on the phone with them. Why do you think I was gone for so long?
Damn.
That's cap. You don't have friends because you're
That's
obsessed
all
with me.
Michael, didn't you say you were a loner in high school?
Oh shit!
Yeah. And Spongy's much younger than you right now, currently.
Yeah.
Want to go by math?
So Michael, apparently you were a loner. So you don't have friends.
I do have friends.
The
I
only
do have
friend
friends.
is his capybara that he lives under his bed.
This is
And
you. This is you, Spongy. This is you.
Okay, you know what?
Whoop-de-doo! No, stop.
Oh, and just for John Jay.
Okay, I don't know why you did that, man.
He put a capybara on the Niner too.
Girl, go deal with my lightweight. He's making fun of us.
Yep. What the fuck is that, Michael?
It's
I
a
love
pig.
this.
It's a pig with a
Hey,
knife.
listening. Oh my god, he has basically the capybara Alvin and the Chipmunks. Basically, that's Theodore and fucking that's Alvin there.
The disrespect.
When the Niners beat you guys, you have to race that picture.
But can I keep this picture?
You can keep that one, but race the other one. I don't know.
It's up to you.
Whoop-de-doo! That's Theodore right now. So it looks like Theodore.
I'm sorry,
You know,
Michael.
there's like
I'm
technology
sorry,
to make it.
Michael. Do you have a Giants version?
Oh no! Fuck on!
Oh, I do. I actually do.
Oh, damn it! I'm sorry.
Fuck on! Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god!
My fault.
Let me see.
That's my
Let me
respect.
see.
My fault.
Hold on. Let me.
That's my fault.
I sent it to him.
Oh, damn.
Ah,
See
Too
what
bad
you
you-
did, John Jay?
too bad you can't bring it up now.
Don't tempt
Send
him.
it.
Why?
Maybe I want to.
He's showing right now. Watch. Hey, Michael, show it.
All right. I'm squirrel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is.
Damn.
There it is.
This is gonna be so.
Oh Jesus!
What?
What's this?
See, that
Now?
looks like YTC.
Ooh.
Now that's a little gopher and a little guy. I want to pay 15 million.
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
Damn, that's mean.
Looks like Daniel Jones. That looks like a mix of YTC and Daniel Jones.
Okay.
No, that's a guy I want to pay worth my 15 million.
Hey, what you guys want? What you guys want to drink at the bar?
49ers tears.
49ers
Hey,
tears.
hey, you guys want?
Oh my god! Now I just realized. Basically, Michael has all the Alvin and the Chipmunk colors. The Giants with blue, the Niners with red, and then the fucking Eagles with green. He has the Alvin and the Chipmunks with the capybaras.
That's
He
right.
has the whole Alvin and the Chipmunks with fucking capybaras.
That is true.
Take a
Those are
Bears
actually the
one.
colors of the Chipmunks.
Bro, we got to introduce you to Matt
Wait,
Stone and
that's the
Trey
case.
Parker because you're your own South Park character.
Hey, listen, if that's the case, we're the smarter ones, so fuck all of you. We're the smart ones. The blue one.
Wait a second. That means that the Niners are Alvin, so that means we're the main character. You guys are like the backstage. So hey, we'll take it.
Hey, we're the smart
I guess
ones.
Oh, hell yeah.
I guess that's just silver lining.
And notice how Theater's the last one, the short and stubby one.
I
Philadelphia's
mean,
last.
the Giants are always known for being background characters.
Hey, listen, if that's the case, at least we're not short and stubby and impulsive like Eagle fans are. Like Theater.
The New Yorker.
Wait, what?
The New Yorker. What you just said, short and stubby.
What are you talking about? Spongy, you said you're literally like 5'6" or some shit under, so you're short and
Yeah.
stubby too.
I'm 13.
You're shorter than 5'6".
You're right.
I'm 5'11" right now, but yeah.
I'm 5'5".
No, Spongy. Come on. He's not.
I'm 5'5".
old enough to get
Hey,
out.
I mean, Simon's the tall one, so I'm 5'11". When I stand next to one of you, yeah, I'll stop slightly.
Capybara.
Maybe if I put on some
God.
fucking high tops, I'll lie about my head and go 6 foot, and I'll stop.
What if I put a what if I put a capybara in a Suns uniform?
Oh my
Fuck
god!
you.
Oh wow, that's messed up.
Watch him put in.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
listen, no, put one in the Cardinals, not for TRL, but for another fan. You know that.
Awesome kid.
Yeah, I'll stop. Skippy. So,
I'm gonna put a capybara for all teams.
And then you got Skippy.
There's not one for the Bears. I already tried.
No, if you put one for the Cardinals, I was gonna do the 2019 joke.
No.
Fucking
Listen, Michael already has a capybara with the Bears. It's Justin Fields because that's his spirit animal.
No, Michael, do one with the fucking Raptors so we can mention the 2019 line. You keep saying
The Raptors.
the Raptors, yeah, the Barney the dinosaur ones.
I remember when I met Awesome Kid. Jay, what happened to the Warriors?
He did all that. He did all that just to sing a bet about Barney and fucking Whoppers.
Dude, it was so hilarious. There was a report that came out in Toronto where he was so glad when the season ended. He's like, I'm leaving Toronto. He says, I do not like how the cell phone, and the phones are sent over there. He did not understand how, the payments because it's a different country. A lot of people, just because it's
Different currency, Canadian dollars, yeah.
He really did not understand. And so he's like, I want to go back to America. So
Capybara.
that makes a lot of sense why no one stays in Toronto.
Huh?
Vince Carter left.
They probably live upstate if that's the point. They probably don't even live in Toronto.
If you think about it, it now makes more sense why Chris Bosh left from the Toronto to go to Miami.
He wanted to go away from the cold and go south
Yeah, he's
where
like,
it's
screw
warm.
that.
Probably just the cold climate. He didn't he wanted
No
to be.
disrespect, even though I rag on the country of Canada, no disrespect. There's probably a lot of good people. It's just that they live in a crappy country. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, there just a few wrestlers and rock bands that come out of that country I like, but after that, not much. Yeah,
What's his name? Randy. Let's not forget Randy.
yeah, Randy too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides a few
Yeah.
people and also a bunch of bands I know and a bunch of wrestlers that
Actually,
wrestling royalty over there.
Yo,
I
can you
actually
yo,
heard-
can you pussies in this chat stop camping in the fucking house and grow a pair? Like fuck all y'all.
COD, he's
Yeah.
not COD. He's playing COD right now. That's all.
I actually
Oh.
heard.
They're
I
camping
heard-
and yeah, they don't want to go confrontational. They're scoping him.
I heard from Randy a few days ago.
The
What happened
only
with
time-
him? What happened with him?
The only time I played
He's
online.
he's getting surgery and he'll be back next.
Oh, look at John Jay.
Hey, look, it's hey, look.
2019. Oh, stop. Looks more like a koala than a capybara, but it's probably because of the nose.
He
So
looks stoned.
So YTC, why does Awesome Kid have this propaganda that the basketball team owns the Knicks?
Because he's fucking bitter about the fucking last time he swept him, and also because when he wants to beat us the most, he ends up losing his bets. He said they were gonna sweep us, and he lost his bet twice. And he watched his team choke to the Bulls a 20-point lead.
I remember when he had the damn nerve, and Val's was there. He pissed off Valley, and I asked the question. I said, "How the hell are the Mavericks the Yankees of basketball?"
I wonder what the Yankees are the Mavericks.
I wonder what
yeah, the nerve to compare my Yankees to the fucking Mavericks. Fucking out of here.
Speaking of Yankees, YTC, how does it feel that you have We Hoopin' in your fan base?
Damn.
Well, that's the case. You're technically in the fan base too, but fuck out of here at the same time because that's your brother.
Wow.
We Hoopin's your brother.
Nah, him and Kaiju can go. Get out of here.
I mean, Mike, the White.
Why is there two Sentinels?
Hey, Mike, the White Sox are basically a AAA team. You might as well switch to the Yankees at this point.
Yeah, you might as well integrate or give us whatever scraps you have.
Might as well go over to the Cubs.
Whatever scraps.
I guess. Wait, there's two Sentinels.
Now, common sense, dummy.
Well, I don't know which one's the real one.
Also, I didn't know that the Rays were using our field, so we have them on our payroll. Looks like we might get one that back after all. With that money we're making on the side that the Rays are paying us to use our field. Not the one in Yankees, no, the one in Florida, yeah, that field. But yeah, spring training.
That hurricane.
What happened?
Yeah, the Rays are paying us $15 million on that payroll to use our field, the Hal Sternberger field.
Oh.
So that's how we're getting our payroll. So looks like they're gonna help us get Juan Soto after all.
Boom, Semtex, little bitch. Fuck you.
If he's coming to Philly, I would rather him go to any team but the Yankees or the Mets.
Gun to your head. Would you rather him go? Gun to your head. Would you rather him go to the Yankees or the Mets? You don't like both New York teams. Which one?
Yankees.
So you'd rather him go to the Mets?
No, I said I'd rather him go to the Yankees.
Oh wow, or remain. Yeah.
So don't.
Better than the Philadelphia 76ers.
Talking basketball, buddy.
Wrong sport.
Wrong sport.
Still, fuck the 76ers.
You mean the Phillies? Whatever. I agree with that.
What is the name of the Philadelphia baseball team?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that is
I was
what
having
we're
some
currently talking
issues.
about. If you cannot stay in the conversation about that,
hitting this fucker in the head 5 times. And
what are you gonna do? Are you going to do? Are you going to?
Are you guys already shopping Alex Boehm already?
Listen, listen. Just because your favorite player Joel Embiid did it to a reporter doesn't mean you won't do it to me.
I'm gonna Stone Cold Stunner you, and I'm.
Yeah, he copied me.
I copy you if you have yet.
Yeah, because I told John Jay that I was gonna give him Stone Cold Stunner.
We're still winning, and you still haven't delivered. You said all of us when you were drunk. The Stone Cold Stunner.
I'm waiting too.
I'm still waiting. Years to this day for my Stone Cold Stunner.
You have yet to deliver that Stone Cold Stunner. Yet I will go over to Florida and Stone Cold Stunner you right now.
You can't even drive.
Why?
Michael, you get DUIs from Diet Coke. Shut up.
This man fails. Hey, listen, this fucker fails breathalyzer tests with fucking Capri Sun.
I'm not Uncle Lou.
Oh my fucking god! Can I get out on this phone? God damn.
This fucker can't walk a straight line if he downs a bottle of fucking Diet Coke.
I'm not
Hey, Michael,
Uncle
say
Lou.
the alphabet backwards.
What do you think I'm CM Punk?
X T 8 no, something like that. And then fall backwards within the 2 steps.
What do you think? This is like CM Punk, that one episode of Raw where he was, remember when him and Chris Jericho were in the ring and CM Punk was doing the alphabet backwards?
Yeah, because he was accusing him of being
When
a
was the
drunk.
last time? I wonder the last time I asked.
Bro, oh my god.
But
Yeah, bumbleclap.
Spongy, you got your Spanish card taken away by
Hard. What
And-
the fuck?
TOP gave him a free trial of the Spanish card and he abused it.
Didn't you read what I wrote after I second the vote?
John Jay is yet.
And you took it away because he kept using Google Translator.
Well, I didn't think I didn't. All right,
Michael,
so
it's not called Google Translator.
let me
Google
clarify
Translate.
something, Michael. The dumb behavior Spongy was doing, I was like, I don't know what the hell he's doing. So it was annoying.
You were all roasting in Spanish. You
What?
didn't even know it was funny.
I think if someone was at a Spanish-speaking country and it was you and Spongy, I think Spongy would do better. That's what I'm.
Michael's getting put his hang on the cartel. The cartel's gonna.
No,
if he
that's
smokes.
just
he's ransom bait.
now.
Yeah,
If
ransom
not
bait.
that,
Now,
if not that,
Hey,
he's
you guys
being
have
sent to
any-
Brazil to have his kidneys taken out.
Or
Right.
another Funky Town video, if you know.
And then at the end of the day, the behavior that he was doing, okay, that was a little bit okay.
I'll see.
That was something.
Hey, listen, we'll see him on Reddit on another Funky Town Part 2 video. If that's the case with Michael.
Holy shit,
Hey.
BYU might lose this.
Yep.
ASU plays
Hey,
them
you
next.
guys have,
Hey,
you guys
yo,
have a good night. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Good night, buddy. Yeah.
Good night, David.
You guys have a
You
good
know, like,
night.
Then have a good night,
once
Corona.
this game ends, once this game, I'm not
Good night,
Yeah,
you
once
guys.
this game ends, I'm going to sleep.
because
All
I
right,
want to have some
6
dinner.
minutes, okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, shout out to Arizona State for being, I think, 8-2 now.
Yeah, they just beat the 16th ranked Kansas State today.
Oh, that is a signature victory. Apparently, you guys are in the top 25.
I don't think we are.
Devin Neal has 4,002 rushing yards in his career.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the University of Kansas, after their best class last year, where I think they were over double-digit victories, are showing who they are. But for them, beating an undefeated BYU team is good for their program, but
Well, let's see. It's 3rd and 2.
mm-hmm.
And sure, if BYU wins, the fans will run out on the field.
Well, that's what they
Come on.
always do.
Come on,
I
Jason.
know,
Yeah,
I know.
come
It's
on,
always,
Jason.
but it's always fun to commentate that.
Now, there is a rule that if they run on the field before the clock is over, the school gets fined because you got to keep your students,
Oh, he's short.
Okay, 4th down, but it's inches.
Well, someone's going to win this game because it's a 4-point game, so it's an odd score.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Scoregami? No, stop. You guys know what it is.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, but no. Scoregami, yeah.
Chad, I just noticed this comment came an hour ago. Spongy's probably selling Boy Scout cookies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on the
Oh.
streets of Philly, maybe.
Yeah, probably laced with fentanyl and fucking powder coke
Fentanyl
and shit. And bath
and-
salts.
Yo, can y'all stop spawn killing like a bunch of fags and play the game right? Goddamn.
I told this to get on kid. I hate.
Oh, yeah,
spawn-
I hate those.
I hate spawn campers.
Yeah, spawn campers. They know the exact part you're gonna spawn in. Bah, 2 shots, you're dead already. Like literally, you just responded within 0.5 business seconds.
So
They kill you already.
So I'm old. Like the grandpa. What does that mean?
Basically, they know the spawn points where you reload after you die. They're probably camped out from a distance, and then they shoot you right on the spot once you respawn, and it's annoying. That's what it is.
So I've been playing this free game because I still use my Xbox, whatever
All right,
whatever
that's
it is.
cool.
And there's a thing called like Vanguard or something, where basically it's a survival game. I have to collect I have to collect stuff. Basically, they drop me off at a random location. It's like 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to collect and survive, and then after 10 minutes, radiation, goes there and it kills you,
bro.
And for whatever the reason, like I'm about to leave back to my checkpoint, and there are idiots who hang out at the checkpoint to shoot you and take your stuff.
Yeah, that's practically spawn campers. Just to score record kills, they would easily know where you respawn just to record the kill so they can give their team an advantage to win. That's how it is.
Now, I will say this. I know it's cheating, but it's a smart strategy because people have to, go to their checkpoint.
Smart, but dishonorable at the same time.
Ambush them, but again, that's just...
It's all fun and games, but if
I mean,
it happens
it's just.
to you,
I mean, I'm an old school Call of Duty guy. I mean, it's very dishonorable, especially when you've grown up playing in the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies and Black Ops lobbies, the earlier ones. It's kind of dishonorable to guys like me and Tiro. But yeah, very dishonorable.
I can't believe Iowa State is also doing well. I think they have one loss only.
That's like fucking someone spamming a money cheap play on Madden or some shit like that growing up. They spawn those creative plays. Small game, but yeah.
Yo, teammates, can you guys go to the fucking hard point? I'm carrying the shit out of y'all right now.
Also, I hate people that leave mid-game, by the way. I hate those frauds, yeah. They leave midway through the game. Same with GTA Online, especially when you used to do heists.
Like, you guys are sitting over here at our spawn on a fucking mosh pit map. You guys are dumb.
I'm just waiting for GTA 6 to come out. I'm already tired of GTA 5. It got boring over time.
We're about to... Oh, yeah. No, the Lions will win a Super Bowl before GTA 6 comes out at that point, because that shit never probably going to come out in a while.
So my coworker during lunchtime, sometime this week or last week, there was these kids talking about the GTA 6, whatever, and then he looked it up. GTA 5 came out, they said like around 2012, 2013?
2013, yeah.
Yeah,
September,
so
I remember that specifically.
if they've been promising their fans that they're going to make a number 6, what's the holdup?
For a decade, yep. For a decade.
Hold up. And so I said this to my coworker who apparently likes GTA.
Not one.
And I said, dude, are they doing that just to like, for like a marketing thing, for like something that they're in the works?
Either way, they're putting themselves on a pedestal because it's a decade.
It's over a decade that they're promising their consumers,
and it's going to be a disappointment.
Every year passes by and then they don't make
it. Why is there people dressed up as
and likely it's going to be disappointing, but yeah, because of the expectations.
All day, bro. On God.
Why?
Plus, online's going to be so broken.
Off topic, but there's people wearing chef outfits in the stands.
Well, it's a college football game. People are dressed up like in things.
Yeah, they dress up and
I know this is, you say your first year
Jayhawks
playing.
Yeah.
I mean, watching, but I've seen more ridiculous stuff on a college football stand than a chef.
Usually togas, people in togas.
Yeah, especially like those Romans, like Spartans and shit like that. I can see
Yeah.
why. Yeah, togas from back in the Greek days, Spartans.
Yeah, the point of the matter is that people forget college. Those are your years where you figure out who you are.
I was dressed in a toga one time for Halloween.
That's changed now. Again, I'm too old now. Like I don't even understand what the young people. Okay, but when I went to college,
what? Jesus Christ!
No, as a kid, I dressed in a toga and some Roman emperor. Yeah.
When I went to college and I was watching this is what the City College of San Francisco, they're called the Rams. So technically, the Rams have to pay, like for copyright infringement. Anyway, the point of the matter is that when I was there were students out that would put boxes, like cardboard boxes, on their head. There were people who wear like snakes, like those like weird, like where you put like 5 people, like a centipede or a snake, things like that. The weirdest thing I saw was a guy dressed up like how can I explain it? Because I don't want to use the word.
This is the weirdest fucking map ever.
he dressed up like what Hollywood would consider the definition of what a steroid-induced man who is very in tune with his soft side.
This fucking game is giving me my gun fast.
So,
Yeah, get killed, you Asian bitch. Fuck you.
Bro,
as
Whoa
an Asian,
there.
as an Asian guy,
you know, GTA 5
Was the character Asian?
is
they
now.
explaining it?
There's already been
No,
there's a PS5 Pro, but there's no GTA 6 yet.
The PS6 will come up before GTA 6. Watch.
Yeah,
No coincidentally.
look at this. Watch this shit.
At that
They're
point, I'm
they're
better off
milking the
saving my
game
money
for
for
everything.
PS6.
Yeah, they're milking out the game for everything it's worth. That's the problem. The online mode, all that bullshit, and then
At
the
that point-
remastering. And then when I heard they announced another remastering, I was just like, all right, fuck y'all.
They really don't want us to before these games because how is the PS6 going to come out more quicker at this point? And PS5's not even been out that long. Like, literally. They really want us to pay all our money just for that.
My Xbox Series X has been doing.
If I'm going to get a
fine.
PS6, I better play every PlayStation game from 1 through 5 to fucking play on
Yes.
that PS6.
Yes, exactly. If I ever buy another PlayStation again, it better have like all of the
If they have a
past
PS6
PlayStation
and they have
games.
all the backwards compatibility, it's over. I'm not buying not even PS7 or X. Hell no. I'm staying with that forever.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to my generation.
hey, look, it's Guy Fieri, the guy who has a cooking
Yeah.
shop.
Speaking of PlayStation, I might do streams in the off season with fucking throwbacks. I found a way to play PS2 games on my TV. On throwbacks.
You're a PS2 throwback? Here's an idea for
You know how
PS2
you know how
throwback.
Get On Kid plays Silent Hill, like he does those streams.
If
But
you
I'll
do a
actually let
PS2
people-
throwback, I got a game for you. Have you ever played the PS2 Scarface game?
No, but I'm down to play those games.
At least
Especially
you'll
Mafia.
be. At least
Check
you'll be
that out,
willing.
dude. That
Especially
Scarface
Mafia.
game for that Scarface game for PS2,
Hey, it's
totally
shooter.
underrated for its game
But
theory.
yeah.
Playing.
You
Yeah,
could,
shooters, so
yeah. And I know
It's
YTC
a
would be willing to play Amanda the Adventurer.
No, I'm talking throwbacks. I'm not talking about this generation. I'm talking throwbacks.
Well, I'm talking about if you were to.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Nah. Not collect. Nah. Nah. I don't play computer interactive or anything. Nah, I'm not gonna do all that.
Well, if it's on console, it's on console now.
No, even so, nah.
That's for kids. Anyways.
No, it's not. Well,
Oh my fucking god.
No, I don't think that's something my audience would want. I mean, but I'm talking about like popular games.
This is why I'm about to switch to hardcore, bro.
Okay, popular.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's not
talking about-
it's not a kids game. It's a horror game.
No, for horror, I'm playing games like Resident Evil, probably Mortal Kombat, probably fucking what other horror games? If I'm playing horror,
Mortal
I don't know,
Kombat.
maybe-
Mortal Kombat's not a horror game.
well, they dress like they're horror. Well, the throwback games were.
Oh, if you do PlayStation 2, why not the Batman Begins or the
Uh-huh. I also want to do
Or the-
Shaolin Monks. That's my favorite conquest. one I never
Also,
got.
they're gonna remaster Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, and also no, we're talking about Mortal Kombat. Shaolin Monks. That was a campaign. They had a campaign in that shit. They had
yeah,
an actual campaign. You actually had to platinum those platinum games, platform games.
right.
You had to
Yeah.
fight enemies. Those shit. Yeah. And you had
wanna
to play
be-
as either Liu Kang or Kung Lao. One of the
Right.
two.
If you,
Uh-huh.
if
The
you
one on
wanna be-
Sub-Zero was cool too.
Also, Deception. If Deception game was given more time, that story mode would have been more better than it was. They rushed it with Deception compared to Deadly Alliance.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but play through Star Wars Revenge of the Sith
Alright.
video game for throwback or the Batman Begins. Because a lot of the Arkham stuff was actually from
Also-
Batman Begins.
But no, also another series I wanted to finish was Siphon Filter. An underrated series in my opinion.
I never finished Batman Arkham Origins, and I
No, they-
wanted to get
No, the games start
remastered.
back in the late '90s and then it stopped in the mid 2000s.
All right,
Siphon
I,
Filter, yeah.
all right, I gotta rush him because you guys just suck.
Also, might play Splinter Cell, those stealth games, and fucking Metal Gear Solid, maybe. Yeah.
Oh,
Little
Metal Gear
stealth
Solid
games.
would. Yeah, my brother
Stealth
loves
games.
Metal Gear Solid.
No, I love stealth games. That's why I got better at The Last of Us. I got better with.
I
Oh, then you like
love,
the Batman Begins.
I love stealth games.
Okay, if you
Yeah.
like stealth games, you'll like
Hey,
Batman
listen.
Begins.
Hey, listen, The Last of Us 2 and 1 turned me into a fucking Rambo with the fucking hardcore mode and grounded mode. That should turn me into Rambo from fucking Sylvester Stallone.
Shout out to Sylvester Stallone.
That should turn me into Rambo, like literally just with one knife, just murking a whole squad with just one knife, no guns, no ammo, no nothing.
He literally just introduced the second George Washington to
Just no, even a fucking brick. I even won with throwing a fucking brick at a guy and killing him in the game. Throwing a fucking brick. Yeah. One brick and like 8 different dudes on hardcore mode. All shooting at me, yeah.
Now this is a basic stealth game of its era, so don't expect too much. But as a video game, based off of a movie that was actually pretty popular, Batman Begins for PlayStation 2 is a pretty good game overall.
But as for capture cards, if I can play them on PS4, I'll do that. You don't consider that they sell for like If I do capture cards like around a good 100, 200 something, I gotta save it for that.
Bro, shut up! You sound like you're 50 years old.
I'm assuming that's somebody in your lobby.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's 50. That's cool.
Anyway, it's 4th down. 1 minute, 6 seconds in my end. I don't know, Michael, if you're ahead of me.
I have it as well.
No, but I've been thinking of that, those throwback streams, and especially. I've been playing PlayStation 1 games.
I think it's on BYU. I think they were offsides, so it'll be.
Yeah, I saw.
4th and 11.
This could be the last play, and then I'm bouncing.
Yeah. Also, if I get a way to fucking filter PS3 games too, it's over. It's over. I'm doing the entire Arkham series.
I won't see you guys until tonight, or if I do a stream, after the game, because I'm going to a little event.
Okay.
So I won't be seeing everybody.
Yeah.
So,
I'll just let you know. If I get the PS3 emulator, I'm definitely playing the Arkham series, like the entire on PS3.
All right. I'm going to sleep.
Later.
All right.
Peace.
Later.